And then ever since she's moved down for college, like she just never left. Like she
Yeah.
absolutely just like fell in love with the place. And I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's nice down there.
Uh, oops. I might get into an early long position on my top one accounts.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good for it
Yeah,
already.
I like the structure that's kind of like being built in the thing is held. I'm just waiting for a price to kind of like pull back a little bit, back into like the 70s on NQ.
Yeah.
See, so just to see if I get
I'll
like
be honest.
this.
That's okay. Huh? Let me in.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, you can take it. Sorry. Or are you looking at getting out on that long? You gonna try to take it to midnight or?
I'm gonna just see. I'm just gonna trail it. I'm gonna monitor it. I'm going to monitor it. Once it gets to the daily, observe, see how it reacts there. If we rip through the daily, I'm just gonna hold on to it. If not, I'll take one off and then just leave in a runner. I'm only
Yeah.
in two contracts. Uh, on M and Q. But let's see if we just want to pull back to the daily. My entry price on here is on NQ, 80 and a 680 and a third.
Oh, you already in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Six
looks good.
eighty third, yeah. And again, I'm only like this is like I like the setup. I see it. Kind of like how buyers are stepping in here. ES is like really close to its previous days in New York, and we're seeing buyers step in. It could pull back a little lower, and if that's the case, then that's totally fine. I'm in only like 250, and then once we do get that pullback and buyers show their hand, I'll just get right back in, make back my
Yeah.
loss, and then plus some.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But on my top step account, I'm gonna be more patient because that's
Yeah.
like the account I want to get. I like, dude, think of it like this, right? If you trade with top step, bro, and you get an XFA, wait, am I streaming? I am. I am. Sorry. If you get it, if you trade with top step, right, and you get an XFA, dude, you only need 5 days of making $200.
Yeah.
That's it, and then you get $1,000 payout. Yeah, you'll lose the account at the end of the day, but bro, it costs you $200 to get that account as long as you pass it in one try, right? And then so net, you're making $80. I mean, $800 net.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like that's what's up. So like, I really wanna, and that's why like I'm kind of like really putting my focus on like top step first, just to, like build that confidence and to make it real, so I can
Yeah.
like have that cushion of like, okay, dang, I made my money this month, so like, what's the stress? You know what I'm saying? Like now I can kind of trade top one with that understanding, like, dang, I could get a payout, you
Yeah.
know. And
So what's your plan when you do get a payout? Are you gonna
so my
put it
plan is
back
to get.
into it, or you just gonna put it in your account and have fun?
I'm gonna get another top step combine, and
Okay.
it's because if I take out, so when I take out that $1,000 payout, the account's basically gonna be burnt. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get another top step combine. I'm gonna try to save that account, right? But my priority, at least for the first 2 to 3 payouts, is just to get payouts. I don't care if I
Right.
burn the account or not, right? But after that, then I'm gonna build up to have like nice, like a solid set of accounts, and then just copy trade them, and just again, just try to hit that $200 goal. And then let's say like I want to, like I'll just do that, and then I'll like literally trade my top step with top one because I believe top Project X they released their like API thing, so Trade Syncer they should be allowing people to copy trade pretty soon. through TradeSync, so I can literally cross-platform trade even if it's on Project X. But
Heck yeah.
that's my goal.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna, whenever I get my first payouts, just buy more accounts with that.
Right.
Because I feel like once I take my, first payout, then I have that confidence to copy trade a couple accounts, not go crazy with it, but
Right. No, definitely. I want to show you something because I mean, because this is something that personally I think that could also help you, just give you a sense of direction. Um, because it's helping me and it's allowing me to, I feel like, just trade a lot smarter.
mhm.
Um, Here, let me show you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, damn. I need to share the right screen though. Let me uh video settings. Nope, not that. Screen two. Nope, not that either. Screen three. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so check this out. So I went to ChatGPT, right?
Yep.
And then I have trading plan and buddy, right? And then
Yeah.
here, basically, and I need to kind of feed it the trades I took yesterday, but here it I use ChatGPT to help me create a trading plan. And just in case you want to read through it, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you. Create
Yeah.
link,
Dude, it's
so you,
crazy what ChatGPT can do.
hell yeah, bro.
Like I had it set me up a business plan for, my land clearing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And it was telling me like who I needed to call, like which businesses worked good with my line of business, like um what machines I need to get, which I already knew that, but um all kinds of stuff, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, and you can use it for trading. Cause look, I had to create me a plan. I said I want you to keep track of all my expenses, like everything, right? My time frames, like everything you need for your trading plan, right?
Yeah.
And then I gave it the strategy and also gave it parameters. I said, listen, I want to take Top Step's the easiest firm to take a payout with because all you need to make is $200 days, 5 days in a row, right? And so I
Mhm.
told it, I said, I told it, okay, I've three accounts with top one futures and one inactive account that I can activate if I burn one of these accounts. And then I have, two 50K XFAs with top step. And I said one of them is very close to being burnt. The other one is like fresh. And then I said, I want to have a max daily loss limit of $250 a day. Because in my head, it doesn't make sense to like risk $500 when I only need to make $200, right? So I might as well just put in, and I gave it the risk parameters. Okay, 125 per trade or $200 per trade. Um, but yeah, it literally created an entire plan for me. And so basically, it's also going to keep track of like all my stats and everything. So I'm going to provide it with all my trade information, my entries, my exits, what time I entered, why I entered, everything. And I'm also going to provide it with like screenshots of the actual trade with my notes of the trade when I got in, when I got out. So that way it can just keep an inventory of everything. Right. And it's going
Yeah.
to keep me accountable. So that way I'm only basically trading on one account. And I only trade my top one accounts whenever I need to like just take that one trade to keep them active. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. But yeah, bro,
Dude,
ChatGPT
that's
like
crazy.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for sure.
Yeah, it's wild. Dude, could you imagine if we had this when we were in high school though? Like, 'cause you can literally take pictures of homework and it'll
Your
do it
quiz,
for you.
dude, it's insane. It's insane.
These young
ChatGPT is
bucks
the
got it
future, bro.
made.
Seriously. Do you think you would have like been smarter or dumber if you had this in high school?
Definitely dumber, dude.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
The way I would have used it, bro, I would have been. Oh no,
I would have never learned anything. Like I wouldn't even paid attention in class. Like I would have just been using that.
seriously, bro. That's kind of me. I'm kind of happy that I didn't because I don't know. I feel like the younger me would have definitely abused it in a bad way, but
Oh
now I
yeah.
feel like I'm using it in a really good way.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. Like it'll come up with logos for you and everything.
Yeah, it's insane, right?
Yeah. That's
It's
why I
only
was
gonna get
trying
better
to
too.
it gave me like a whole list of like business names and stuff. I ain't really like none of them, but
Right. Oh, so you got market open in 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes. Let's see if we want to take off from here. You know, we've only had price action under the daily for a little bit, and it's literally because again, like we're just making pullback, just made a higher
yeah,
high.
yep,
You know,
yeah.
doesn't we have to go higher?
I think one thing that hurt me yesterday was getting a bias in my head,
Mm,
and like oh, when it comes down to previous day, it's gonna bounce. And
yeah,
the first trade, it looked like it was gonna bounce, but once we kind of stayed under a little bit, that should have killed my idea,
but dude,
and I got
think
stuck on it.
I definitely think the price action would have been a lot different if it wasn't FOMC day though.
Yeah, but I
Like
love you.
we definitely can't ignore that, bro. Like we kind of messed up.
Love you.
We definitely messed
Yeah,
up,
I
little
did.
bro.
Yeah, I did not know it was FOMC.
Yeah,
A
and that's just
couple of
again,
rookies.
yeah, for real. Like I usually check the news every single morning, bro. It's just like I was so distracted with setting the thing up, I literally like just like forgot to check the news, bro.
Yeah,
Like I just literally just forgot about the news, dude. And I was like, damn, why are we sideways? It just doesn't make any sense. We're like, well, duh, it's FOMC day, bro. Like, what? And then as
yeah,
soon as 2 o'clock came, you just see that freaking, pew, that candle down, bro. Like it
yep,
tapped. Remember, I was in the short. It literally tapped me out, and then literally like 10 minutes later, it just shot down, bro. Like crazy.
yep. I know it was ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. Annoying as hell, but it happens.
Yeah, so I just got to do a better job of reacting.
Yeah,
Like I
no, I
said, I
feel you.
think I think the first time I tried it was valid, but second time, and then the third time was good, but I was just sized kind of heavier,
Right. Do you
so
think
my
you was?
stop loss wasn't wide enough. Like I was risking the same, but like I said, my stop loss just wasn't wide enough.
Yeah, do you think it's also because like you didn't have any like solid structure yet? Like you might be trying to pick the bottom.
On my second trade,
Yeah,
yeah, and my
yeah,
first trade,
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I mean, really and honestly, after we threw them pins, those first three pins yesterday, like the 11 o'clock one, the 11:15, and the 11:35 one,
yeah,
really that 12 o'clock one would have been a good spot to get in. 'Cause you're like, okay, we
right,
found this bottom, three times. That'd be a good point to get in.
right.
But
All
we're
right, we got
looking,
market open, man. Let's see what we do.
dude. I do feel like if we're gonna go higher today to that 59.95 at least,
Yeah,
where midnight is, I do think we get like a bearish open.
yeah,
At least a touch previous day.
definitely. It just makes sense.
Yeah,
And then if we do find buyers on there, bro, dude, I can see the rally up to the daily.
yeah. Where's your stop loss at? Is it covering
Oh, it's just the
previous
recent
day, or you got it?
lows. I could possibly
Yeah,
get stopped out here, but it's fine though. Like it's only the top one account, and I'm just this is like the one trade I need to take to keep it active.
yeah,
Like I'll take another like later on in the day if I find buyers like later on. But it's
yeah,
looking like probably I'm most likely about to get stopped out. Yeah, about to get stopped out if it keeps coming lower, which I kind of wanted to though. Like that's the thing. I
yeah.
like
Do you have it at that 8:42 candle or the like nine
you said
o'clock candles?
you said what?
I said you got it at the 8:42 covering that one, or like the 9 o'clock ones?
So I took my trade on MNQ. My trade is on so on MNQ my stop's at 618 in the third. So it's literally like a like 15 more points and then it's gonna get stopped. Like I'm about to get tapped right now. It's literally it's gonna get tapped. I already noticed.
Yeah, hey, that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just get back in. It was an aggressive trade. I can't be mad at that. I acknowledge it.
Yep.
The upside was there, definitely. But was it the best place to buy? Probably not. Definitely a little aggressive.
But I mean, if we would have had a bullish pop at the beginning and went to, that midnight price right off the rip, then
Uh-huh.
you would have felt good about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But let me let's see. Put an anchor the New York. Oh, let me check mine.
All right, dude, what's a moo imbalance?
Huh?
I said, what's a moo imbalance on
Um,
financial juice? Just came out with the, red circle.
let me look that up. I have no idea. It doesn't look like it's high impact though.
Yeah.
Like they'll come in like you've looked at financials before, right?
Well, I just got the one on in the ASFX
Oh, okay, okay.
Discord, the one that comes through.
Yeah, for like the real high impact news, it'll come in like the red ball.
Yeah.
Did ES? No, not yet. Didn't touch its previous day in New York yet. But hey,
What,
breaks.
ES?
No, yeah, I was seeing if ES broke. I mean, touched its previous days in New York. Not yet. Well, but it's almost there. If you're
Oh,
playing it as a zone, maybe. Like,
I had it touch on mine. I'll make
yeah,
sure
no.
mine's right.
You said it didn't or it did?
It did on mine.
What?
Yeah, mine's on there 9:30.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if I play in VWAP as a zone, we're near the zone. You
Yeah.
know. Kalunga, what's up? Good morning, man. Morning, guys. Took a trade off previous days in New York yesterday on the 15-minute. Locked very small gains and profit before it moved lower. Nice, bro.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yesterday was a tough day, dude. But like low key, like we didn't realize it was FOMC. So if I'm according to my rules, like I shouldn't have even traded yesterday. Should have been no trade day for me. But it's fine. I only took a $250 hit on the account. So
Yeah, see, I kind of want Stellar to step in and try again. That way we
yeah.
get like a double bottom down there.
Mm. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So about 9 minutes to the 15-minute shakeout.
Yeah.
Still got a little bit of time.
Yep, not rushing anything.
So when do you think about popping the question, my guy?
Huh?
When do you think about proposing to your girl?
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I feel like you told me
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we've been engaged for coming up on a year now, man.
Wait, that's right. Okay.
Yep, she can't decide whether she wants a wedding or going to the courthouse, and I'm
Mm,
I'm hoping she wants to go to the courthouse.
right. I mean, you
Spend the
guys
money
seem
on
like
the
you guys have a lot of land, right?
yeah.
You guys can
Yeah, we
really do
got
like a really nice do it yourself wedding.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's
we thought
some.
about that too, and
Mhm.
just have like a super small, like just
Yeah,
family and friends, like,
definitely,
close friends.
definitely. That'd
So
be dope, man.
yeah, we'll see. If not, I think we were talking about because we're probably gonna take another vacation, um, closer to the end of summer.
Okay, nice. Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know yet, man. I think because we went to Charleston last year. Cause Charleston is just easy for us because it's it's only a few hours away.
Mm,
Um, so I don't know exactly where we're gonna go.
mhm.
Definitely a beach somewhere because she loves the beach.
Yep.
But we talked about just getting married down there wherever we go.
Right, right. If you guys want to go to the DR, bro, just let me know because I have an apartment out there that you guys could stay at.
Dude, I'm definitely gonna take you up on that.
Yeah. And I know plane tickets are not that bad. The best time to go is definitely like maybe in like July or sorry, June. So that's kind
Yeah,
of like down season a little bit. Because you have to think like DR is like literally right at the equator. Like it's hot as hell, right?
yeah,
So people they'll go when it's cold up here. Um, but when it's hot down there in like June, July, August, like they tend to come up here.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I've never flown before. Never been on a plane.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
never.
man. Yeah, and it's a fun experience. I mean, just know that like whenever you do fly and you feel like the plane shaking or the plane like kind of like goes like that and you feel like dip in your stomach, it's totally normal, bro. It's not
Yeah,
the plane's not gonna crash. Like turbulence, like there has been zero reports of plane crashes caused by turbulence.
yeah,
Like zero. Plane crashes are always caused by engine failures or something wrong with the plane. Basically engine failures. Like that's the vast reason why planes crash or just negligence on the pilot's behalf.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I want to though. I
Mm,
really want to.
yeah, for especially dude, for you, dude, like that flight would be easy, dude. If you fly out of Charlotte, it'd be like maybe like a 3 hour flight, not even like 2.5 hours, maybe.
Yeah,
You know, um, and it's also much cheaper flying out of Charlotte too. So,
yeah,
because when I recently went, I had to pay like a good 500 for my ticket, or a little more than that, like five something. Um, I think flying out of Charlotte may cost like maybe like 400, 300, depending on the season, the time you go.
sorry, Julio was texting me. He
Maybe.
said he can't. He said he can't today, but he's for sure gonna do it.
Oh, for sure. That's what's up.
Yeah, dude, you know me. That I just want to go down there and eat some good food
And where?
in the Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You definitely. If you guys go, like the main dish that people eat is like rice and chicken, rice and some type of protein, right? Rice,
yeah,
beans, and some type of protein. Like that's like kind of like the normal thing. But we do have really good dishes. We have like a dish called mangul queso y salami. It's like basically like fried cheese with mashed up plantains and some like nice fried salami, bro. Dude, that's my favorite, bro.
yeah.
Like yeah,
That
you want
sounds
it's you
that
can
sounds
definitely.
good, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll encounter a lot of people that speak English too. It's like
Yeah,
you'll be fine, especially depending on like where you stay and everything. Like you have no worries about that.
yeah. Dude, we're just gonna have to go together. That way you can translate for all the people that don't speak English.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, we could definitely go. We definitely could go, but we could go. If I were to take you guys to DR, it depends. Like y'all want like the beach or like to actually like see like the city and stuff like that.
Logan loves the beach.
The beach,
She
okay.
she will probably stay on the beach even if we went somewhere else. She would stay on the beach by herself and just sit out there.
No, I got you. Okay, okay. Yeah, so definitely probably then either Punta Cana or La Romana, which is on the east side of the island. So you got Haiti. So like we split up. We're in the same island as Haiti, right? But hey, we're on the right side of the island. Haiti's on the left side. Um, but the good thing is about like those tourist areas are all the way on the right side of the island. So we're on the far right. So we're the furthest away from Haiti.
Yeah,
Because I know like Haiti there is like kind of crazy over there with all those gangs and everything, and talking about invading DR and stuff. Like they could try, but bro, like it's like a bunch of crackheads trying to infiltrate like the U.S. military base. Like it's not gonna happen, you
yeah,
know. Um, but luckily, like all that tourist stuff is on the right side, so you're completely safe. Like it's nothing. Like you go there, no worries at all. Because the Dominican military also has backing from like United States as well, so we're
Yeah.
chilling in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have nothing to worry about. But yeah, no, like definitely Punta Cana is like a big tourist area, and it's a good way to kind of like dip your toes in the water a little bit to get to know the culture and everything. Some nice
Yeah.
food from the resorts. If you guys want, you could even leave the resort to like explore Punta Cana to like eat at the restaurants and everything. You know what I'm saying? They even got like some deep sea fishing, which was crazy, bro. That thing
Yeah.
was crazy, dude.
Dude, I saw that fish, man. That was crazy.
Dude,
Logan said he didn't catch that. He AI'd it.
AI did.
Yeah, that's the AI picture.
It was funny. Dude, it was surprisingly like kind of like it wasn't like hard, but like bro, it's like exhausting, bro. Because I was like reeling in for like good 3 minutes. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
like my arm just got tired, bro. I was like, shit, dude, it's exhausting. But it was fun, bro. It was an adrenaline rush that I loved. Like fishing was fun, bro. The only thing I hated
Yeah.
about it was the smell. Like after you smell that fish slime on you, bro, it
Oh yeah,
stinks.
that.
Smells so
Let's
bad.
see. Dude, if we can take New York here, I really like the longs. Now that
Oh
we're
yeah.
we're struggling to break through.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that Nvidia's above it to New York. Tesla is everything kind of just looks like a little bit, you know, it looks like stocks are just kind of like pulling back, trying to fill their gaps, maybe or attempting to, and then
Yeah.
who knows, maybe we could just go from here. Um,
That's why I was like, I'm not gonna buy it off previous day today.
yeah, especially how close like the New York is. Like you
Yeah.
definitely want to wait for that confirmation, in my opinion,
Yep.
because the ES looks nice. Like NQ is like dipping below its previous days in New York, but again, like it never has to like touch VWAP perfectly. You know what I'm saying? We could dip a little bit below and then break back above.
Yep.
You know, but you definitely, I definitely wouldn't short it personally because I don't want to short into the
Nah.
previous days in New York. That's just like too much for me.
No. If we kind of run right now lower and then get a pullback and fail to take New York again, I will get in short. But
Yeah, that's true. That'll make sense. Yeah, yeah. Because
but
it
I
just looks
mean,
like we're like kind of like bleeding lower a little bit.
yeah, there's no buyers right now.
Yeah, way back in Perry Lane. These higher highs and higher lows though look nice on the 15 minute from the last couple of
Yeah.
days. Like, just imagine, dude, putting a buy in on Friday, bro, and this you'd be up like a couple grand.
Oh yeah.
Retirement right there, bro. Imagine
Yep.
the swing traders are just feasting on profits right now if they bought down here.
Oh yeah.
Like, damn.
You ever tried any swing trading?
Nah, I would love to though, dude. I feel like that, like, cause day trading's tough. Cause you're
Yeah.
trying to predict what price is gonna do within the next 30 minutes, which is very hard. I feel like it's a lot easier to read price action on a higher time frame. It's way easier. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I definitely feel like naturally, like as I get more payouts and as I get my personal account, I just naturally shift. Like I'd still day trade, but I'd naturally shift into like maybe trying to just like trade at a higher time frame. Because I was even talking to James about this, bro. Like he's starting to trade on the 15 minute and 5 minute. Like he's no longer looking at the 1 minute or stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, like he's more okay. I don't want to be staring at the charts trying to catch like these small. I want to be okay. Let me look at the higher time frame, pick my spot, get in, sweet. You know, because you get fake that a lot in low time frame, man. Day
Yeah.
trading is like definitely tough.
Yeah, I do feel like you get screwed looking at the 1 minute a lot of times.
Oh yeah,
Especially just seeing each candle print and like you're looking at it and you're staring at it and you're seeing where, they're
Mm-hmm.
struggling, but really it's just the 1 minute, like like
Yeah.
the smaller time frame is just manipulating.
Yep. Like right now, people may be like, "Oh, we're bearish," but no, we're just pulling back.
Yeah. Yep.
We had such a strong run up. It makes sense that we're pulling back.
Yep.
You know, we got the 1 hour too. Makes sense. Could always come back down to the start of week VWAP. Dude, imagine if we find longs down here at the start of week VWAP. Like, just think about it, bro. Like, that'd be such a sick higher low, bro.
Where do you have that at?
On NQ, it's at the 440s, but on ES, it's at the 92s. So just a little bit lower.
Yeah.
That'd be, dude, oh my gosh, bro.
Oh yeah,
Because,
that'd be
like,
crazy.
we've respected it almost every single time. We respected it on Tuesday. We respected it again Tuesday at 9 a.m. We respected it again yesterday at 1500. You see that? And if we come
Yep.
back down, like, yeah, we may dip a little bit lower, but
But it's
like
still a
buyers
higher
can
low.
always reclaim that, you know?
Yep.
So it's like just based on like previous data, just going on, okay, what has price done before? It's like, okay, damn, we see buyers step in here, 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 right here. Like these are all it's like this is where it started. But we see them step in here, again here, like it's like perfect higher highs, higher lows. Perfect. But again,
Yeah.
like we can't get in as soon as boom, we get there because we know like, okay, like dang, we definitely like to play around here at least for like 2 hours, maybe a few hours. Right here, we were playing around with it in this area for like 3 hours before buyers really stepped in. Here, we played around for like a good hour and a half, maybe a 1 hour price action, then like a maybe 30 minutes of price action here, and then we started to lift.
Yeah.
Here, you had like what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 hours right there, right? So it's like it takes time, you know. And that's also again like it's harder to time this on the lower time frame, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's right below us on ES. It's right here. It's like literally right below us, and on NQ again, it's the same thing. It's just right below us. If it loads up, there we go. It's like literally right below us. Like we're literally about to touch it. I just don't know how long we're gonna want to sit there and play around with that level. How low we're gonna want to dip below it before buyers reclaim it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Oh man, dude, this thing's just sinking though.
yeah. Like imagine like if you like this is what I'm saying. Like it's so much. It's probably easier to trade on the higher time frame because dude, look at this long. You see that? And
Oh
it's
yeah.
obviously easier to see it in hindsight, but also look at this one right here.
Yep.
Like you see that? Like you don't have that lower time frame noise, bro.
Yep. Let's see. Where do you have start of week starting at since Monday was a
Sunday
holiday?
1800.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday 1800. So I'm gonna look at the 1 hour for now. I want to block out all distractions, all noise. Just looking at the 1 hour for a little bit. Because it's not like I like. Let's say like, because I like, because I enjoy talking. Because I literally met with James like 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and then he was like just like telling me about like the higher time frame, how why he likes it, dude, and why he just likes to take trades off of like the 5 minute or 15 minute even. He's leaning more
Yeah.
towards a 15 minute now recently, but um, it's sick because uh I mean, it's just I see what he sees, dude. And again, it's not like I'm changing my strategy. It's not like I'm strategy hopping. It's just I'm adjusting my system to what works best for me. I'm still using
Right.
VWAPs. I'm still using levels. I'm still taking trades off VWAP. It's just looking at higher time frames may allow me to have more patience. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um,
Getting a pullback now.
yeah. But you know, but you see, like, dude, leading up to FOMC, how like choppy and this like low movement Like, look at how small these 1-hour bars are, right? Leading up to FOMC, and then right after FOMC, are bet. Look how big these bars are now.
Yep.
You just see the difference, bro. It's kind of insane.
Yeah. See what we do here.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan here? You gonna get in
Uh,
long if we take New York or?
if we take New York, yeah, I'll get in long. But I
Yeah.
won't get in long unless we take New York with strength. Um, Other than that, I really want to see when buyers step in around the week to date VWAP.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. If we take it strong, I'm gonna get in, and if we defend it, if
Yeah.
we bounce, stay under the 21 EMA, I'll get in short.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up your screen, see what you're looking at. Okay.
And I got the start of week one down there in that pink one,
Nice. Yeah, that it looks good, bro. That
previous
thing.
day.
Oh, damn. Wait, ES is about to take it. Wait, I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Yeah, dude. What the heck?
See, that's what I like too is when buyers can like take two VWAPs in one
hmm
candle. I like that.
That shows strength. Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
basically eating up two levels at once. Damn, that's sick. Okay. So did they take it yet on your screen or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. What color
They
is
might
your
on
New
this.
York?
The orange one.
Okay. Where's the 21 email?
That light blue one.
I can't even see it.
Let me get it. Can you see it now? Right here.
Am I colorblind? Like, all I see is white. I can't see it. It may be too thin for
See,
me to
like on
see.
my screen, my background's gray, but on the stream,
Yeah.
it's white.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's gray on mine. See, we took it right there. I want to make sure.
Sick. All right, so let me dial in then. Shit. Because on NQ, we still have not taken it, but ES may be leading right now, and that's totally fine.
Wait, you hadn't the NQ hadn't taken it yet?
No, sir, not yet. We're close though.
Yeah, see, that's what I get scared of getting into a
Right.
long here right before NQ takes it because it could bounce and then bring ES right back lower.
Yeah, so the cool thing here is like stocks are like Nvidia, it's kind of like stocks a little sideways, except Apple did kind of like dip lower. And then like the average stock price, so I added up Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Google, Meta, and Microsoft all together.
I
And
think
right
I
now
can
they're
do that
below the
too.
New York, but right now they're finding buyers at their 21 EMA. So if stocks can like, kind of rip through its New York, then definitely see that continuation.
Yep.
But all right, so you're in long, nice.
Yep. Got in long.
Did you give your stop enough breathing room, you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it a little further too. I'm
Gotcha,
just
gotcha.
putting take profit up here at those highs. Yes, if I put it at open range low, it's a little bit more normal risk, but I'll take half off halfway there. It'll be
Okay,
about right.
sweet. You're right back at break even now, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yep, if we take it on NQ, bro, I'm gonna join you.
Yeah, let me know if it bounces on NQ, because if it bounces, I'm getting out.
For sure. Yeah, I got you.
See, that's what I like too, though. If you are in a trade on ES and NQ wants to slice through it
hmm
and be bullish, then it'll bring ES up pretty nicely too.
Oh yeah, yeah. The cool thing is we're bouncing off of a level on NQ at the 530s beautifully. Like if we close this bullish, dude, oh my gosh, on the 15-minute, it's gonna look like icing on the cake, bro. It's gonna look
Yeah.
crazy. But let's see, because we're seeing a little bit of selling right here. It's rejecting its previous day's New York. We still have a minute till this 2-minute candle though. But it seems like we're rejecting it
Damn.
pretty harsh. We're rejecting it hardly.
Hard.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like
Jesus
that.
gap.
We're gonna close that. Dang, bro.
You close it?
Yeah, I closed it.
It's all good, bro. We'll make it back.
Yeah, I didn't want to take a full loss.
It's all good. We'll make it back, man. Don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as like, damn, I just saved myself from taking a full loss. Like, how much did you
Oh
save
yeah,
yourself from losing? Like, how much total risk did you have on it?
I risked 400 and I closed it at 250.
So
So
you saved
my
yourself.
my normal.
So you saved yourself what, 150 bucks?
Yep.
That's sick. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Might be just be a little too early. That's all good.
Yep. And it made, you know, come right back up, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a strong sell
Rejection.
candle.
Yeah. Let me check financial news real quick just to see.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, no. Trump speaks at 11. Trump intelligence briefing. We have pending home sales month over month at 10. So I have news in 2 minutes.
Hmm.
Hey, what's good, Veron? How you doing, bro? You taking any trades, Veron?
Dude, my
You want to
candle's
trade like
hard to see
me? What
on
do you mean?
there.
That I'm this dude, yo, this dude in YouTube thinks I'm a, I'm not the best trader, bro. I've only been trading for like I'm approaching 2 years, bro. I'm still a baby. You're 14. That's what's up, bro. There's a lot better traders than me. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. If you're 14, then school's over, right? Nah, it's May. They're
It's a
still in
little
school.
darker.
Damn, so are you still in school, bro? Depending if you're in the States, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the States, I think, dude, school doesn't get out until June. It's like June or mid-June. Oh, you're from India? Nice, bro. That's what's up. That's cool, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, dude, for the next, you have 4 years until you turn 18. When you can maybe trade like props, you know? And even then, maybe, dude, who knows? Maybe you can start trading. I don't know if this is allowed, but you could probably start trading a proprietary firm if you reach out to the firm, your parents consent to it, or just trade under your parents' name. I don't know. I don't know if that's allowed. If it's not allowed, then I mean, just don't get caught, I guess. I don't know. But nice,
Does
nice. That's
my
all.
chart look a little better? I tried to make the background a little
Let me see.
darker.
Oh yeah, it looks much better. Oh, now I can see the 21 EMA. Okay.
Okay, yeah. And it was light gray on mine, but it was white on the stream. It's weird.
Yeah. So now it's what, dark gray on your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, dude, like ES, like you can still see the higher lows on ES and Q, but it's just buyers just haven't quite stepped in yet. We still
Yep.
have that week to day VWAP. That's a very likely place to where we see buyers step in.
Yep.
For my dad's DMAT account with their consent. Oh, nice, dude. That's sick, bro. That's sick, dude. So what's your trading strategy? Like, what do you trade and what's your approach? You know what I'm saying? Because we trade
I'll be right
VWAP.
back.
We're VWAP traders. And I know my buddy Clay here, he likes to use the 21 EMA along with VWAP, and I like to use like price levels with VWAP. And we're in the US, so we're trading futures. I know in other countries you guys probably can't trade futures, you guys have to trade CFDs, but it's very similar.
Buddy, it is chilly in this house.
Oh, you're cold. How old is it
It's
in South Carolina right now? Is it like cold out there?
No, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
It's 75.
Dude, this morning I stepped out of the house, it was like 57 degrees outside going to the gym, bro.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
I gotta find a good gym, man, out there in Charlotte.
Yeah, what gym you go to now? You go to like a
Yeah, just a small community gym. I mean, it's
yeah,
not small, it's pretty big. It's a really nice gym, but It's a community gym. It's called Rock Creek Sports Club.
Oh,
They got
heck
like two levels. They got upstairs for like machines and cardio, and then they got downstairs where you have your barbell weights, your free weights. They got like a MMA bag that I usually hit sometimes if I'm trying to do cardio.
yeah.
Yeah. But I really want to fight like I want to find a fight gym though down there. Like really but I want to find a nice fight gym. Not a fight gym towards a bunch of like assholes. Like I want to find a good fight gym to where they have like, cool people. We're just trying to get better, not trying to kill each other.
Yeah. What are you looking at here? Back to New York.
Oh yeah. So NQ on the lower time frame looks like it looks like buyers are stepping in here. So I think Evan, what he does is if he's like using ES and NQ, right? Let's
Yeah.
say ES breaks this New York, but NQ hasn't yet. He'll wait until NQ actually does, and he'll just wait to take the trade on NQ, right?
Yeah.
But at that time, sometimes like a lot of times ES won't take off until NQ really takes off. Sometimes I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But right now NQ is like kind of like moving lower a little bit. But you still see some buyers like stepping in, but they're just not there completely yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like right there, boom, like ES tried to take us to New York and then it failed, and it makes sense because NQ, it's where sellers are stepping in right now.
Hmm. It's tough, bro.
Yeah, just be a little bit patient because I think we know where buyers like to step in, bro. And like I said, dude, it
Yeah.
could literally take an hour or 2 hours, bro. Like that's just the reality of things. If we look at the 1 hour, bro, and we look at how prices previously reacted to the week to date VWAP, bro, likely it's probably going to take like a good hour or 2 hours for buyers to step in and then confirm. And then once we see that, phew, we could ride that momentum,
Yeah.
That's just me like looking at what has happened previously. Yeah, me too, Kalunga. I took an aggressive trade on my top one accounts just because I needed to take a trade to keep them active, or else they were gonna get shut down. Um, so that's the only reason why like I kind of like took a trade and I took like a long, right? But it was a small like $250 loss on those accounts. It's not a lot. I'm only taking like one trade. I'm only trading one day out of the week with those accounts. So like I'll like if we see buyers step back in later on, I'll just take a long on those to kind of like make back that 250, and then it's fine. And then I won't touch those accounts for another week. Oh, today I'm going on Thomas, Randy, and Christine's podcast.
Are you?
Yeah, a little nervous. Never been on a podcast
Heck yeah,
before.
bro.
They just
That's
sent
what's
me
up.
the document as to what they'll be talking about.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh wow, these are some interesting points, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. I love how they did this. This is actually insane. So basically, they have like their like speaking points,
Mm-hmm.
and the first topic is like just talking about business and building income outside of trading, how you set yourself up to be able to trade throughout the New York session, rough daily schedule. Okay, let's speak on the middle phase of trading where we are at right now. Oh yeah, dude, these talking points are sick, bro.
Heck yeah. What time you gotta do that?
3 p.m. my time.
Hmm.
Damn, dude, they did a nice job like playing this thing out and scheduling it out. That's like what builds the mental discipline. Oh, dude, what do you draw strength motivation from to continue pushing through despite it feeling like an uphill battle? Jesus.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
what kind of goals are? Oh man, no, this is gonna be fun. The talking points are actually like really good.
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I just get nervous, bro. Like whenever it's like not like my because it's not my podcast, not my stream, right? So
Yeah.
I get nervous as to like, okay, damn, like should I speak right now? Like I don't want to cut anyone off. I don't want to, you know, like I
Dude,
just
you
get
got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, that's how it was when Austin had me on stream. He's had me on stream like twice.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I was just very nervous because I just didn't want to talk too much or like say stupid shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, we just sliced through the start of week.
Hmm. But again, we've seen this again. Like just look back at history, bro. Look at the 1 hour chart. Like again, this is where the lower time frame can be so deceiving, dude. Because if you look at the 1 hour, here, let me just pop up my screen on stream. We look at the 1 hour, like this. Let's just see previously how has price reacted to it. Like we
Yep.
have a lot of price action. At least like here, we had like at least 30 minutes of price action below. We had a couple hours of price action below, but buyers eventually step back in.
Yep.
And so I guess one
And
thing, one
especially
signal.
that on that candle on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Where to say? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. So here, let's zoom
Yep.
in. Let's see. So look, we literally have some price action below. So that's like, I don't know, that's a good couple minutes below, right? And we've got a good couple hours below here. Even here, it's like we have what, 1, 2, 3. So we have like 45 minutes below, and then after that, buyers step in. So like once buyers reclaim and we take the New York View app, I think that could be our confirmation that I mean, sorry, not the New York, but once we take the week to day view app, that could be a good confirmation that okay, bet, like, let's go. You
Yeah.
know?
Dude, I wouldn't mind buying off the 5,900 if we come down to it.
Where's let me see on
5,900's been a good spot to buy from. And we're at 59.16 right now.
oh yeah, yeah. I just don't want price to break structure. If we go below 58.90, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah.
So if we break below previous week's New York, previous week's a week to day view app, that's kind of a red flag for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Dude, if we get down to 5,900, see what it does down there.
Mm.
Because that's where, I mean, good price to buy it right there. Last Monday, that 5,900 paid. 5,900 paid that Thursday. I mean, there's been like 4 or 5 good spots to buy right there.
Yeah, sure. I like the higher highs, higher lows though.
Yeah.
There are some good shorts though. Like if you're trading with the New York View app, like and like for like some short term shorts, I mean, like shorting paid. You know, the rejection on NQ at
Yeah.
956 definitely paid.
Yep.
Like he would have been out already by now probably. Um, so I guess that like that's also another point. Is like if you are trading on the lower time frame, you have to be more willing to, even though if like we paint very bullish on the higher time frame, like on the 1 hour, you have to like be like, okay, I know we're like generally bullish, but at the same time, it's like we're pulling back. Let me ride this pullback. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Let me be willing to just, all right, bet we rejected New York, bet let me get in short. You
So would
know?
you take it on the 15 minute if we reject the start of week?
You said what?
I said, would you take a long if we reject on the 15 minute start of week
Um,
VWAP?
if we bounce, you mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I maybe. If we reclaim it, then yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I definitely want to see a bit of price action though. I want to see just what
Yeah.
price action does. Um, but I'm not afraid of selling. Like I said, like I wouldn't be overly bearish generally if unless we break like structure.
Yeah.
If we break the recent higher low, then it's like okay, maybe short
Yeah.
term play now.
58.90.
But short term, their shorts are paying for sure. I mean, it's just normal on the 1 hour to me.
Yeah.
It's exactly like yesterday. A little bit bearish action, and then who knows? That's the thing, dude. We still have 48 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. So even though we're selling off right now, this 1 hour candle can just be completely reversed in the next 40 minutes.
Yep.
Like, that's the thing, bro. Like short term, yeah, short's paid, right? But in the overall big picture of things, it's like higher highs, higher lows. We still have 48 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. We could even close this candle bearish, right? And just like kind of like chop and or who knows, whatever. And then we'll see buyers step in. But like it's just history shows that buyers have stepped in at the week to date VWAP. Boom,
Yep.
boom, and they could possibly step in there, right? It may not happen instantly, but it could take like 1 or 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. Who knows? But yeah, Kalunga on X, he's flat. Um, Clay, you're flat, right too? Yeah, you're flat.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, and I'm flat too right now.
Seeing what it does. Like I said, if it, I would really like it to come down to 5900s.
Let me look at
I feel
ES.
like that. I feel like that'd be a good spot to buy because you can, put a stop loss
Mm-hmm.
under that 58.90 area, and if it breaks that, you're on.
All right. Would you in what market? We're trading futures. So I'm trading NASDAQ and Clay. The chart you see on the stream right now, he's trading the SP 500 futures. So this is my chart right here, the black one. And then Clay's like the kind of like the grayish background. I'm just showing Clay's perspective because he's like showing us something right now. But yeah. But yeah, I see that. Like my only thing is I definitely like I think like I don't know what's like when well let's say it does get there, right? What is your plan? Like what do you want to see? Or are you just gonna immediately get in? Like, I mean like what's your game
No, I
plan?
think. Let's see. Let me go back to the 15 minute. I think if we get down to the 5900 area and on the higher time frame, either the 15 minute or the 1 hour, depending on where the 1 hour is.
Mm,
I mean, if we start to see a clear rejection,
right.
then I'd want to get in. Like I
Okay.
said, the 5900's been a good spot to buy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if we get down there, it's only a 10 points, stop to cover those.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's where they've been stepping in pretty heavily, so you get a pretty good high risk reward on that.
Definitely. Yeah, yeah. Hell, dude, buyers can even step in right now. Like I said, we saw 45 minutes left in this 15 in this 1 hour candle. On the 15 minute on ES, because I'm looking at ES right now. Dude, we still got we have 18 seconds. So like literally we could close bearish right now. Doesn't mean anything. Literally the very next candle buyers could just step in and we face rip.
Yep.
It all depends.
Yep. And we still got 15 minutes before the initial balance is set.
Yep. Yep.
And like Joey Morgan's failed auction thing, um,
Yeah. That's
that
been
would probably
interesting.
look, yeah, that would probably look really good if we set initial balance, it goes down to 5900 and comes back up in it,
Yeah.
and it is a failed auction.
So how does that work though? Like when is it confirmed? Because I was watching Isaac Rivera on Patrick Whelan's stream, and he was talking about the failed auction, but he was like, you have to wait until like 11:30 to see if it's actually the failed auction is confirmed. Like,
Yeah, so the way I took it
uh,
was he trades on the 30 minute, like after initial balance is set, and if that 30-minute candle, you know, goes outside of the initial balance and closes back inside, he said it always retraces, like next to always anyway, 50% at least of the initial balance.
that's interesting. Okay.
And he'll take an entry on the 5 minute. He's like perfect scenario, is right after the 30 minutes. That's when it gets back inside. Um, I'll have to. I sent you the PowerPoint, right? Did I send it
Yeah,
to you?
I'm gonna look at the PowerPoint.
Yeah, yeah. You have
Yeah.
to look at it because it,
Mhm.
it is pretty interesting the way he. But I
Okay.
haven't really like. I looked at it a little bit, and there has been a few days that it happens, and it's like it
Looks
really
really good.
does, go 50% or it goes to the other side.
Mhm. Is he using like the higher time frame trend, to determine if he wants to do that? Because right now, if we break the
I
initial balance
honestly, I don't
lows,
know. I don't know if he talked about that or not.
yeah. Okay.
Because like I said, if it did it today, Dude, that would look really good.
especially with like the higher lows we're seeing right now, bro. That'd be a crisp trade.
Yeah,
Like I could definitely see that. Like I know stats say that hey, we tend to only break one side of the initial balance, but I feel like you can't really take stats at face value. You have to really like add context to them. You
yeah.
know.
Well, like I said, if we find, if we come back down here right now and find that bottom at the 59, 10 area,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably look good. And if we didn't break initial balance, since we do have midnight price at, 59.95, like some crazy number way above us.
Right. Right.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, sir. Trading is a waiting game. It's a
Yep.
waiting game. You know what's funny, bro? Is when I first started trading, I dead ass thought like I had to like be like analyzing the markets all the time and be like, all right, buy, no, sell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this that like Wolf on Wall Street type shit to where it's like
Yeah.
high intensity, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, but now I'm grateful that I realized that bro, it's literally the majority of the time you're just waiting, bro.
Just waiting.
Just waiting, man. Have you tried explaining to Logan what like uh like just how to read charts and everything or just like in general trading stuff?
No.
No.
Dude, she don't even understand the concept
That's funny.
of prop firms and,
Yeah.
you know, she yeah, she don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the more you like as you trade for a longer period of time, she may like start to pick up on things because I know it took my wife like a long time
Yeah.
to
I think too, and it's just talking to anybody around here. I think people in the South like just look at the stock market like a scam.
yeah,
I don't know why, but like so many people do around here.
yeah.
And like I said, they just don't know how it works. And so
It's
I think like Logan would know it was legit when I get my first payout and like I
yeah,
get the money in my bank account, then she'd probably be like, yeah, this is.
it's legit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. I feel like a lot of people from the South, maybe or at least like old heads, right? Like old school is like definitely more. I'm gonna put my money under the mattress because financial institutions are all scams.
yep,
Banks are scams. Hedge funds are scams. They just trying to take your money.
yep,
I feel like that's like the old school thinking, you know?
yep, it is.
Yeah. Wesley, hey, what's up, Wesley? Is it just me or is London session more active than New York? Yes. Dude, London session has been so much more eventful than the New York, bro. I don't know what it is, but overnight sessions have just been popping. And then I don't know, like New York session is just I don't know. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's just when stuff is happening. I feel like a lot of moves have been happening during the London session, but you could also take advantage of stuff that happens in New York session. It's just I don't really think it necessarily means the time of day. I just think like you just have to like zoom out and then just see the trend. You know what I'm saying? See when buy like for example, yesterday buyer stepped in literally right after market close. Like as soon as market closed, boom, buyer stepped in, and then we just face ripped in Asia, right? And it makes sense because look, we found buyers here at the week today, VWAP, and face rip, right? And now we're just seeing if buyers can step back in again. We still have like 39 minutes, 40 minutes left to this 1 hour candle. So I mean, we'll see, man. Um, bro, what is the position sizing in this scenario? I mean, I structure my positions based off like previous structure. So like I want structure to build. So let's say buyers have stepped in right now and I want to get in long. Well, like this is the higher low that's been recent. So I'd just honestly set my higher low to here maybe. But on the lower time frame, yeah, I mean there's just no structure on the lower time frame. Like absolutely no structure because buyers aren't in yet, right? So I'm waiting. I just really don't want us to break this higher low right here because if we do, it's a little
Yeah, it's not
concerning.
gonna look good.
Yeah. But we just gotta be patient, man. Because it could absolutely go sideways for the next like freaking hour, bro.
Yep.
Like that's the thing. Can't get so caught up on the lower time frames, you know? Cannot get so caught up in the lower time frames.
Buddy, you're gonna have to hop on Warzone. New season dropped today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What am I
got
doing
to, bro.
today? It would not take me very long to download Call of Duty again. Let me
You said you're off this afternoon, or you work this afternoon?
no, I'm off this afternoon. But I have something. I do what do I have? Because I was gonna go get my tuxedo for my wedding, but I'm just gonna do that next Wednesday.
Hmm.
Um I can play some games on Warzone.
Yes,
It's
sir.
probably gonna take me like 40 minutes to download it, maybe a little
Yeah,
less.
that's fine.
But yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Like after our session, after I cut off stream, I'm gonna download Warzone. Like even if you and
Yeah,
I just keep
download it, and
trading,
then I
yeah.
think I got jobs to go look at and stuff
Okay.
after my coaching call.
Okay.
And then whenever I get back, let's freaking run it, dude.
What time would that be? Because after my cousin's birthday. Oh shit, it's his birthday actually. Yeah, damn. All right, I gotta call this dude.
It probably won't be till this afternoon.
Afternoon. All right.
Y'all going out for supper or what?
Yeah, yeah. At 7 o'clock.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it'll probably be a little bit before that. We might get a few games in
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
if you get back and still on or
Yeah.
whatnot. Oh man, dude, I just wish it would go ahead and go down to the 58, 95 and reject.
Let's see. Let's
Because I do not want to take a long here, obviously, with it still wanting to come down, but
yeah.
I don't want to short it either because we could turn around at any point.
But imagine this, right? What if we're just playing around down here just to create a nice solid wick? And like 30 minutes from now, we we close a little bit higher and we leave a nice wick, and then you know,
Yeah,
because like previously, I mean, we've done the same thing. Like back then, like in this candle right here on Tuesday, 9 a.m. played below, we dipped below. While you're in this 1 hour candle, you're like, oh damn, we may be bearish, but in reality, it's just a higher low. Buyers step in, and then we rally. Same thing here. Buy sellers, you think we're bearish. Oh crap. But buyers step in and then we freaking take off, you know? It could be the same thing for this scenario as well.
yeah. Let's see here.
Have you ever been to a South Park in Charlotte?
Nuh-uh.
Dude, it's like
Dude, I actually I went to work at Charlotte Fire Department. I was going through the interview process and everything.
oh sick.
Um, I was really wanting to do it too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't now, but like
Why?
whenever, just because how long of a drive it is for me, because I wouldn't want to move to Charlotte.
I got you.
Um, I was just gonna make the drive,
Mm.
which
How
probably
does it
wouldn't.
work though? Like, do you you would sleep at the station and then come back on like your off days? Like, how would
Yeah,
your
yeah,
schedule?
yeah, yeah. So stay overnight. You stay for 24 hours. I don't know what their schedule is now, but I know they were doing like a Kelly schedule where that's like work one day, off one day, work one day, off 3 days, work one day, off 2 days. Some crazy schedule.
Mm,
And then like they have like every third Wednesday off. So I don't really
okay.
know how it works. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it looks like buyers are stepping a little bit here. But again, we just play around with this level for a little bit, man. It's all about waiting, guys. It's only 10:30. We got the rest of the day. Hell,
Yep.
we didn't catch the moves didn't present until in the afternoon yesterday, and then you took a trade going into the Asian Open, freaking face ripper, bro.
Yep.
Straight up face ripper.
So what are you waiting for right now? What do you want to see?
I want to see buyers reclaim the weekday VWAP. I want to see a couple candle closures above it. I want
Yeah.
to see some very bullish price action. Like Like 'cause right now, dude, if you look at NQ, bro, now remember this is exactly what I said. We're now forming that wick, and we
Yep.
still have 30 minutes left, right? But again, it's like it shows you like at any point, bro, buyers could step in and then boom, we just close this 1 hour candle with a freaking sexy ass wick, and then thing just if we
Yep.
want to go. I guess more confirmation would be if we do take the New York, but it just all depends on when we close this 1 hour candle, how the 15-minute looks, right? It just depends on, okay, am I gonna wait for that breakout of the New York, or am I gonna want to get in sooner than
Yeah.
that, you know? But I definitely think maybe I might want to wait for this 1 hour candle because I also don't want to get faked out,
Yeah.
you know? But like the 15 minutes kind of looking nice too, at least on NQ. Let me check ES. Yeah, it looks the same on ES too. Like, look at that. Look, where buyers are trying to reclaim that week to day view app. You see that?
Yep.
It's the same exact thing.
Yeah. With 1 minute left on this one.
Mm-hmm. 1 minute left on the 15 minute. Looking pretty good, man.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing as a firefighter, like you have to have like really good cardio.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but I say yes, but with the fire service, there's so many older guys that just get lazy and fat
Oh, I got you. But those aren't the
because they
guys who
don't
are running into
care.
fires, right?
Nah, they're usually well, they're a lot of times they are, and like they're your officer.
Damn. So they just got
Yeah.
that old man strength probably.
Yeah, and I don't know. It wasn't so bad at the last fire department I was at, but
Uh,
the first one I worked at, that's what like my officer, because I was on rescue and it was just me and him. We were running a 2-man rescue,
mm,
and so like we would get on a fire or something, and like he wouldn't go in half the time, so I would go in with another crew.
damn.
Yeah, we literally ran a fire, and me and him was on a medical call the street over, and so we went to it. We was first due, was first on scene, and so he like instantly took command and like held it the entire time. But I was like, I'm going in with engine because we got a new guy. You know, literally his second shift. I was like, I'm gonna go in with them, and he was like, okay. Well, I went in, and he didn't do a good size up,
Mm,
and he didn't call out that there was a full size basement. And so we're in there, and this new guy's just sucking. Like I done pretty much put all the fire out. And so I'm like giving him the nozzle. I'm like, go ahead and get some nozzle time. Well, like one piece of ceiling falls, hits him in the helmet. Well, he runs out crying. And so I have to take the nozzle back. My officer in there is actually Matthew, the guy I was telling you that broke his ribs.
yeah.
Um, he was like, where'd Kendall go? Where'd Kendall go? I was like, dude, he ran out. He's in the ambulance or something.
Mm,
Like he done, ran out crying. And so me and him finish up in there, and then the freaking floor falls. And
oh
like,
man.
thankfully, like cause I was going in this room, and like Matthew was like asking me, he was like, dude, like, why are you waiting? I was like, there's a fridge or something in the doorway. Um, so he's like, okay, well, I'll get it out of the way. Put this fire out over here. So I was doing that, and he goes to rock the fridge, and we're both sitting there together, and the floor gives, and he thankfully he pulls me back.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, floor collapses. We had to call a mayday and everything. That way nobody, went in there.
Yeah, dude, that means that. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds fun, but also scary at the same time. I bet that
Oh,
adrenaline
dude,
rush is just crazy,
oh
man.
yeah, there ain't nothing like it on
But y'all
that
like, dude,
side
the
of it.
satisfaction of that work, bro, is like, I bet it's so rewarding. Because at the end of the day, like, y'all are helping people, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
it
like,
is. There's a lot of times it was, it was,
yeah.
um, you're doing good and helping people and on their worst day,
Definitely.
And that was the whole reason why I got into it.
Yeah. So look at that. Buyers reclaimed the week to date VWAP, but we only have like what 4 minutes of price action up here, so it's not truly confirmed that buyers are in, at least for me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Still got
yeah,
30 minutes
I
left on
could
this one
see
hour.
us chopping around between New York and start a week for a little bit.
Definitely. Yeah, so can I. At least until this 1 hour, because we still got 27 minutes to this 1 hour. So that's two more 15-minute bars are gonna print.
Yeah, but I mean, if buyers do take it again, man, I'm gonna go for the long. If they take New York again,
Mm-hmm. Got you. On ES, right? You're wait. Are you
yep.
gonna wait for the confirmation on NQ, or you're just gonna get it right in on ES?
I'm probably gonna do what I did last time and see what NQ does and hope they don't,
For sure.
step in as aggressive this time.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely.
A little too fast, but
Yeah. A good stop would be what? What are you thinking? A 908?
at what?
5908 on ES. You think that'll be a good stop if you do get in?
Oh yeah, initial balance low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But also, I mean, you could also argue that you can, like, if we reject the New York view up here, bro, that
it looked like a good short.
yeah. But that's if you're looking at
Like
the lower time frame. Higher time frame is just scary
yeah, yeah
right
for sure.
now.
Like right now, it looks like a good short.
Yeah. Look at that, and then boom, freaking.
Yeah.
So say you get in now, right? Just mark it up. See, stop right there. So you're betting that it's like that's tough. That's a tough bet.
Yeah,
That's a hard bet for me. I'm not in this trade. For anyone watching, I'm not in this trade. I'm just marking it up. Let me see how it looks on NQ. Yeah, NQ hasn't even. It's not even near to New York yet. As close as ES is.
yeah,
But again, like I said, we could literally just play around here for the next couple 30 minutes, whatever.
yep. So boring, man.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna lie. That's how you know we're growing. It's when it's
Oh
boring.
yeah,
When it's not, we don't have that adrenaline running. It's like, oh, let me look for a
yep,
trade. Let me look for a trade.
yep. Dude, and a lot of times, like whenever I'm usually, in the skid steer mini X doing this, like I'm kind of distracting myself
Nice.
by working, so I don't have to feel the need to trade or
Right.
whatnot. Not sitting in front of the chart, so it is a little different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to have a lot more discipline.
Yeah,
So if you're getting in short here, right? You're basically in order to make 1R, if you have your stop up here at structure, you're basically asking for price to completely break the higher time frames uptrend. And you want to break structure on the lower time frame. Like it's a lot in my opinion.
yeah, and especially because I mean, if you look at the 15-minute, how far we've came down,
Mm-hmm.
like just asking for more momentum.
Yeah, right? It's like
I
damn.
don't like that because I do feel like we're, way way far down,
Mm-hmm. And the
and I
bigger
don't
picture
like
of
taking
things.
longs. Like
Right,
even if
right.
we come up to New York, man, I still because all that, I mean, from midnight, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That midnight price
Like
is
that's a
tempting,
big,
bro.
yeah,
It looks good for sure. This is what I mean, bro, to where like the lower time frame could literally be like traps, dude. You have to use the higher time frame, dude. On the my
yeah.
left
And
side,
see,
you look at
like
the
on
one
the,
hour, looks crazy. Like it looks very bullish, right? On the lower time frame, looks very bearish.
yep,
Which one are you gonna follow? It's like if you wanted to take shorts, like shorts over here look good. right? Maybe off the rejection of here, you definitely take that. That paid, right? But right now, like okay, damn, buyers are stepping in, bro.
Yeah,
And this is
buyers are stepping in again.
and it's a nice spot for a higher low.
The hell did my New York go?
Oh, dude, has TradingView been doing that, like erasing your indicators, bro, or like having a
Yes.
tough time loading stuff?
Yeah. Oh, my damn automatic one went away. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This
So
I feel like
annoying.
I don't know what they did, but TradingView is so lagged and delayed. It's crazy. Like if I'm about to enter a trade, I'm not looking at TradingView anymore. I'm looking at like my chart execution, like on the Project X platform, because you'll notice like the data here is it's much quicker than TradingView.
Yeah.
It's like tick by tick, boom, 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 boom. As for TradingView, it looks like it's just laggy.
Take all these off now. Put this on. Go through all my settings. So annoying. I just wish it kept your settings.
Oh yeah, TradingView.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if that's right.
Damn, look at that 1 hour candle, bro. 21 minutes left, and
Yeah,
look at
see,
those
like if we,
buyers.
yeah, like if we take New York here, it's gonna look so good for longs.
Dude, and NQ looks like
Especially
wants
on
to
this
take New York.
15 minute. Like, look at this 15 minute. It's like we clearly are rejecting this,
Yeah,
and the next one prints out. We got 6 minutes on this, so if we take New York in the next 6 minutes, like that's gonna look good.
dude, yeah. And just to be safe, like you can bet that you can place your stops right here. Like when I get in, guys, I'm placing my stop right here.
Yep.
And then maybe as the trade goes on, right? If it doesn't work immediately, you can like tighten your stop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If some structure develops, you know what I'm saying? Add into the trade if you want, right? Because dude, the bigger trend. This is the 1 hour, the general trend, dude. Since Friday, we've been higher highs, higher lows. We broke out above this ceiling that we've been struggling to break above. And it's like, dude, this is a nice spot for a higher low to be formed. We previously
Yeah.
see it. Buyer step in here, 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 and then every single time, boom, boom, boom. Like you just see it, you know? On the lower time frame, you're probably thinking, hey, let me short, but you'll get burnt. It's all about the timings, I think, man.
Yep. How much we got left on that 1 hour one?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minute does look good though, I'm not gonna lie. That
Yeah.
shows you that buyers are
Dude,
definitely
like
like,
I wish if this candle was printing like this
uh-huh.
with like a minute left, I would go ahead and take it.
So you're gonna wait for the 15 minutes to break its New York, or what are you gonna wait for?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure, you know, 15 minute it breaks this New York.
Gotcha. I'll let you know once NQ breaks it too.
Yeah. But I mean, the more it sits here and can't take, if buyers keep stepping in right here,
Mm-hmm.
I like it down here just because you get, a better price, but
Right.
you're also not waiting for that confirmation.
Exactly. Yep.
See, like right here, if we built another higher low on the 1 minute, like this is gonna look really good.
Yeah. You can see the structure, so it's a build.
Yep.
Like, however, if we know on the 1 hour chart that we're making lower lows and lower highs, then it makes sense to go short because you're like, damn, bro, I could really catch a nice move. But it's like, okay, you're seeing like the higher time frames making higher highs, higher lows. We're starting to see that structure being built on the lower time frame now, right? At a place to where we expect buyers to step in. These are all like good signals to where we want to react to, right?
Yeah.
Potential scalp NAS 21375. 23. Why do you think it's gonna go all the way down there? Oh, like you're gonna short? I think Wesley's about to take a short. I mean, possibly, yeah. I mean, Wesley, like I said, like it could always like come a little lower, you know, and then freaking come right back up. Like who knows?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
Wesley's
I
considering
could
so.
see it. I could see it coming lower for before we get the
Yeah,
move that me and
we
you
still
were
have
looking
18
for.
minutes left in this 1 hour.
Yep.
It could
Yeah,
quite literally
especially
just like
because
rally the
yeah,
last
because
2 minutes.
especially it closing under it on the 15 minute,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
we could go back down to the lows one
yeah.
more time.
Like I said, it could take. We could literally sit here for the next 2 hours.
Yep.
Literally, like yesterday, 1,500, then 1,600. That's when buyers were actually confirmed. Boom, and could literally be the same exact thing. That other day only took 1 hour. This right here was like 7 hours.
Yeah, and I mean they can take it on the 1 hour, and if buyers can defend it in the next candle like they did
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Yep. I could definitely see Wesley's scalp though, if he's talking about the short side.
Yeah, yeah, I could see it too.
And bro, I'm trying to get my diet right, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So I can cause I wanna when I do like start making a little bit of income on trading, I'm gonna get right back into fighting and I want to I wanna try to at least take it like somewhat serious. I definitely
yeah,
wanna I'm not talking about like going like I'm already old. Like I'm not trying to go to UFC, but I definitely want to compete a little bit. I think it's fun.
yeah. I mean, it sounds fun.
Yeah. I'm obviously not trying to
I
have
want
like
to
brain
start working
damage.
out again, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't get a whole lot of time. Like I suck at working out in the mornings.
Mm.
I suck at it.
Yeah. What I mean, why not work out at night? You're not like what do you usually do at
A
nighttime?
lot of honestly, a lot of times it's just because I'm so tired from work. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
just
dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Manual labor is hard.
yeah, and some days I'd be fine to go, but I do like whenever I'm working out to do it in a routine. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like I don't like just doing it like, oh, I did it twice this week and I skipped 2 weeks and did it, once
Right.
then and three times the next week. Like to me, I'm not getting anything out of it. Like
Right. Right.
I feel like if you're not consistently working out, then it's pointless.
Right. For sure.
For
One
me
thing
anyway.
that will like absolutely completely change your body is diet. My
Yeah.
girl, she sometimes works out consistently and sometimes doesn't. But I have to give her props because she's looking real good right now because of her diet. Like she cut out all sugar like completely. Like barely drinks any types of sugar, bro.
Yeah, that dude, that's how Logan is, man. She
Yeah.
drinks literally only water.
Yeah.
The occasional like this morning she drank an energy drink,
Hmm.
but like she only eats salads half the time.
That's my go-to. Yep.
Yeah, she only eats salad. Like me, like she got a salad last night, and my fat ass got a medium pizza by myself.
That's hilarious, bro.
See, like for me, I like food too much to diet, bro. Like I would rather hate it, but go out and run every morning than to diet just because I love food so much.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, I would recommend to you, bro, look at TikTok for some recipes. Because I understand where you're coming from, but there's some really good healthy foods out there, bro,
Yeah.
that are delicious.
Yeah.
Like,
I really don't try to eat unhealthy stuff. Like I
mm,
don't snack. I don't eat like,
yeah,
you know, super processed foods, like just like junk food and stuff. I don't really eat junk food.
right.
I just like a good meal, you know what I mean? Like a good home cooked
I
meal.
feel you. Are you a steak guy? You like protein, like
Oh
steaks?
yeah.
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 I'm a
Dude,
dude.
we have steak pretty much every weekend, sometimes twice a weekend.
Oh, brother. Dude, I can't wait until you and Logan come over, bro. I'm gonna make you guys a really nice steak, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like steaks, like I love cooking steak, bro, because they're just
Dude.
so fun to cook.
Oh yeah.
And
You
I've
gotta
like
what do you cook them on?
skillet.
Okay. I haven't
Yeah.
tried it on the skillet. I always do. We have a Traeger. We got a pellet grill,
Oh, okay, nice, nice. Okay.
and so I always grill them.
Yeah, I try to do it the way the restaurants do it, to where they like sear it with the butter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
nice and juicy and stuff. And I like to cook. Evelyn and I like we like our steaks like medium well. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of red, but not too much.
yeah. See, we like
Um,
ours medium rare.
Medium rare. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I can learn how to do that. I can do so. I can try. I could like
It's not bad if you. I mean, if
mm,
you put a thermometer on it or whatever. Do
yeah.
you use a thermometer? I don't know if you do, but
Nah, nah.
uh,
I literally just do it by I've just cooked it so many times, so like I know the exact timing and everything, and it
yeah,
always comes out like consistent.
yeah. That's how I started using whenever we got the Traeger or whatever because it
Mm-hmm.
comes with a probe and everything. And so I always just take it off at 130 every single time, and
Oh, okay, gotcha.
it's like perfect. But yeah, you're gonna have to try my steak, and I'm gonna have to try your steak.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah,
I was telling Evelyn, and I was like, yeah, we got my buddy Kevin down there, and we got my boy Clay too. Like, we got friends
yep,
already down there. Like, we're good.
yeah,
You know, we just gotta find the church. That's it. A church that's like
yep,
not too far.
yep.
Because we're
Hey, and
also.
in the meantime, you can watch my church online.
Oh yeah, no, I told her about it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told her about it. Yeah.
Nah,
Um.
there's a lot of churches down there. I
Oh, yeah,
think
there's a
there's
lot. Yeah,
some
it's
pretty
just
good ones in
we
Charlotte.
just want because we're both like I'm black and Spanish. My dad's black. My mom's Dominican.
Yeah,
Evelyn, she's full-fledged Mexican. So I get where she's coming from to where she was like, I just want at least she wants two things. She wants a church that's like pretty diverse, so they have some
mhm,
like Spanish people, what I'm saying? She wants to be around her culture, but she also wants a church to where it's like there's a lot of people our age, you know.
yeah,
And I totally understand that because I also like that too. Because we want to meet a lot of like Spanish people down there. Because like we want to be able to go out to like Spanish clubs, dance salsa and stuff like that. Like we
yeah,
love that,
yeah.
Um,
Dude, like me and Logan, we never go out.
really? Yeah, we're kind of
Yeah,
homebodies too.
we're homebodies for the most part. Like
Yeah,
we do every once in a while. We will hang out with our friends and stuff, but overall we stay home a lot of times.
right. Yeah, no, it's low key me like us too. To be honest, us too.
Yeah,
Um, but when we do like go out, we like to dance salsa,
yeah,
Spanish music. You know what I'm saying? We're not really like too much like we don't really like to drink like that.
yeah.
We're not crazy partiers. Like if we go to Nashville, then like yeah, we drink, we'd have some fun. Because
Oh yeah,
Nashville's like that was pretty fun.
yeah.
Um,
We still got to go to Nashville, bro.
oh yeah, how far is it to drive for us? It's like only like 7 hours, right?
Yep.
That's not bad at all.
Nah, it ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. But
I definitely want to go next year to the NWTF. It's the Wild Turkey Federation. They have it in Nashville.
well, I have no idea what that is.
It's just a big hunting thing. Like they got it's like a big convention with all it's where's it at? It's the Gaylord um
Oh,
place down
that
there.
real famous hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have it down there.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
it's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah. That's
NQ
where we went last year. Huh?
NQ is making its way to its New York, and it's actually taking the lead over ES right now for the longs.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so if NQ takes it, you could get a nice catch on ES potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me know if it takes it.
Yes, sir.
Which one's your New York? The blue?
Yes, yeah, the blue view up.
Okay.
Mm. Um, 7 hour drive, you'd still be in Texas. That's yo, Texas. I never really understood how big of a state Texas is, bro. But it is a freaking humongous state, bro.
Oh yeah. Dude, I want
I've
to go to Texas so bad.
Yeah, I've never been. I want to go too.
See, I want to go to Texas and go to like the stockyards. I want to, buy some cattle while I'm out there.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. I was looking at Austin, Texas. I want to visit Austin.
Yeah.
I want to go to Joe Rogan's club down there,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
the comedy club, the mothership, dude. And I want to go to that Kill Tony thing, the comedy
Dude,
stuff,
I
bro.
love Kill Tony, bro.
Dude.
I was watching the recent one with Carrot Top. I don't know if you remember him. He was really popular back in the day. He does like props and stuff, like weird props.
Oh yeah, 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 the puppet guy.
Yeah. No,
No, not
I
puppet.
don't know if he does puppets. It's just like props.
Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of the puppet
Like
guy.
homemade props that he does. You
Oh,
have to
okay.
look it up, dude. He's hilarious.
Ah, well, yeah. No, bro. I can never. Is Kill Tony gay? Like,
I think he is.
yeah, okay.
I don't know for sure, man. I
Because
know
they
they
always
always
joke
mess with him.
around, but I don't know if they're actually
Yeah.
serious or if he's just like a
I
little
don't know
feminine.
either. I don't know either.
You'd
I'm gonna
love the
put that too.
rodeo then. It comes in March every year. Yo, Kalunga said that you'd love the rodeo.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
I would
sure.
like to go to rodeo.
Dude, I love rodeos.
Dude, I know Austin for their seminar when they were in Dallas, they went to the rodeo and stuff, dude. And I was like, dang, dude, I would love to go to one of those things.
Dude, we have them all the time around here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we have them all the time. We always have truck and tractor pulls. We
Oh, so
always
dude,
have.
I'm gonna
I
have to
mean,
go with you, bro.
yeah,
I'm gonna have
we
to.
actually sponsored a truck and tractor pull last year.
Oh, that's
My
sick.
company. Yeah.
That's sick.
So we pulled our trailers down there and they had our signs everywhere and we gave away a bunch of like merch and stuff and grilled some burgers while we were out there. It was a good time.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see now. Look at this 1 hour candle, bro. 7 minutes left. You see how like, oh, bears are in control, bears are in control. Now it's like, nah, buyers are
Yep. We
stepping
just had a
in.
nice pullback
Yup.
and this thing is gonna see. This is one of those times though where it's like it you know if you keep a runner on, like you'll probably get rewarded. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. So I'm looking for something like this, guys. If we get a 2 minute candle closure above the New York, I'm taking it. I'm not hesitating. I think this is enough breathing room. And I'll also make sure that my sizing is good, so that way I'm not well, I forgot I lost my train of thought. Whatever. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is gonna look nice. I'm gonna hop in with you if we take it.
Yeah. How's ES looking?
It's right there at it too.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yep. It's got 20 sec. Yeah, we're probably gonna take it.
Mm.
It's 20 seconds left. I kind of want to see a stronger take than
Yeah,
that.
the trade like this, I'm gonna put $200 with the risk.
How many micros you trading?
I gotta see. I gotta measure them out on MNQ. It's 128 points.
Yeah, I'm taking
All
it.
right. I got in. Let's see how much risk that is. Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah, I can only trade one micro.
I I put 5 on there, but I'm doing it those lows right there. I don't know if that's a wide enough stop, but
What is? I guess this is the MNQ. That's why it looks a little different. But um,
I'm just putting it up here for shits and giggles.
and I'll see. See if we can get that continuation.
Come on. I'm gonna get some sweet tea.
For sure. Okay. All right, so we're in the trade. Let me go and switch over to so you guys see my live execution. Got a little bit of a higher price. It's all good. But I'm basically paying attention to again the 1 hour. I mean, buyers really stepped in defending this wick. Stop covering this low. It just it
Ouchie.
the thing that sucks about this is that I'm in pretty heavy on this. So like the max I'm gonna risk is like 250 on the day, but I mean, so in my eyes, the setup looks so nice because buyers previously stepped in here. I mean, so I'm hoping that we got the timing right. If not, that'll be very unfortunate. But it's kind of out of my control because the risk is just we're in such a volatile market, dude. But let's see if we can get this 1 hour candle to stay finishing pretty bullish like this with a nice wick to the downside, and then the next hour we may get a little bit of drawdown, or we may just kind of go higher. It's really hard to time the market perfectly, but we're in the trade. I think it's a good trade, and yeah, that's that. To be honest, that's that.
Some news just came out about tariffs. It said if tariffs are avoided by a deal or otherwise, we could return to a situation where rates can come down. Maybe that's bullish.
If tariffs are avoided by a deal, who cares? Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be so good for me because I want to refinance my home.
Yes, sir.
Freaking dude, my interest rate, dude. Can you believe this? My interest rate is like 7%.
Oh yeah, I can believe it, bro.
Like it's crazy. Like I get this. So my wife just sent me a message, right? She says they sold out the whole like our entire neighborhood because it's entirely new construction neighborhood. They
Yep.
sold out everything.
Dude, that's
So
crazy.
we got in at the perfect time, bro. And we got the
Yeah.
end unit. So we got the very end townhome, right? And they
Yeah.
said the builder just called her and he said they sold out the whole build the she means like the whole neighborhood. So they can start building the houses. Patrick just called me and said maybe just maybe it might be done in October, which is insane.
Dude, that is crazy.
If we are able to move into our house in October, that's insane.
Yep. Then I might have to drive up there.
Dude, yes.
Dude, you
Yes.
got I got to come up there. You got to come down here. We're gonna both do stakes. We're gonna shoot some skeet down
Hell yeah.
here. Have you ever shot skeet?
What is ski?
Clays, like clay pigeons
No, I never done that before.
with a shotgun?
No, I've never done
Oh,
that. I've only shot like my dad's Remington. But I'm used to I know how to shoot, but I've just never done that. I've always shot in like an indoor range, and I've only ever shot like once I was in Arizona. My dad used to live in Arizona. These like military dudes, they used to go to the outdoor range that we used to go to, and
yeah.
they had these like metal like rings like 400 meters out, 800 meters out, and we just like shoot them with like some like nice ARs, just pew pew. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I've ever done. But I've always wanted to do that
Dude, you
the
you
flying thing.
you gotta do it. You're coming down here. You're gonna
Oh
do it.
yes.
We're gonna get some tannerite. We're gonna blow up some tannerite.
Let's do it, bro.
You're gonna embrace your inner redneck.
Yeah. I'm officially a redneck now. Are you kidding me, bro? Living in Charlotte? Come on, man. I mean, not
Oh
really,
yeah,
because it's like the city, but
17th and biggest city in the U.S.
oh, that's kind of small. Yeah. What is DC? I bet because I'm in DC right now, so
Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, I ain't sure. I don't. That might have changed. I don't know if that's still accurate.
yeah.
Let's
Charlotte's
see.
getting nice though, bro. Like, dude, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, I bet you are, bro. And they got a. I like going to the Shake Shack down there because we
Oh, in
ain't got
Charlotte?
one of them near us. Yeah, we ain't got. Yeah,
Yeah, we got Shake Shack up here too, but I bet it's just better down there probably.
dude, that place is good. All right, let's see here. Dude, it's actually a lot lower than Washington's. A lot lower than Charlotte.
Like, what do you mean? It's more populated?
No, Charlotte's more populated.
No way. Washington
Yeah,
D.C.
yeah, that's what it says. Let's see. Hold on. Let me double check that.
I mean,
Uh,
possibly. But is it just taking Washington D.C. or the surrounding area as well? Because D.C. itself is fairly small,
Hold on, I'll tell you.
but it's just like the DMV. Because we have
Yeah,
like
so it's
Arlington.
Charlotte's 15 now.
Mm.
And this was done in 2022. The estimates 897,000, and then Washington's 671,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I bet you though, it's only taking the population that resides inside the District of the Columbia though, because the majority of people who work in DC and who like they live around DC. Like I live outside of DC. Like technically, I'm not in DC. I'm like literally like 5 minute driving. It's like a 20-minute walk, 5 minute drive going into DC, and then I'm in DC.
yeah,
Because that's where the yeah. Because around DC, you got like Friendship Heights, you got Arlington, Virginia. You got Alexandra. You got uh Silver Spring, Maryland, where I'm from. Then you got Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Kensington. Like you got all these cities around that are incredibly highly populated.
Yeah,
Okay, so Kalunga's in. He said I'm in at 31 in a third on ES. I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and look at ES. Let's mark that up. 31 in the third. And you said your stop is at
that's
oh
a good stop
05.
loss. Way on down there.
Uh-huh.
What
It's
were you
probably
looking at?
was.
Taking profit.
Uh, Probably at the daily. That'll be 1 hour for me around the daily. But this
Yeah,
is Top Step X, so I just want to see how price reacts. I don't want to like immediately take profit because Top Step there's no consistency rule, so I could literally just run this thing up. So I'm gonna at the daily, I'm gonna observe it. And I'm just gonna like see.
yeah,
But I might just take profit at the daily because if I take profit there, then this account's back at break even, the starting balance.
yeah.
Yeah, but we can take a little bit of drawdown here though. We definitely can take a little bit of drawdown. Again, it's just like how do you know when to perfectly time a trade? Like you can't like
Yep.
you can't perfectly time a trade. So
You can't, and that's what I mean. But right now, I mean, we're coming below the 21 EMA. But
mhm.
dang, dude, we are slicing back down. But we'll see if buyers can defend it.
Yeah. Like again here, I'm gonna purposely put this on the 15-minute chart so that way it looks less scary.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the lower time frame to scare me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the 1 hour and the 15-minute up. That's it. I'm already in the trade. It's not like I'm gonna get smarter in the middle of the trade. Again, we honestly could just be too early.
Yep.
Opening range high, initial bounce high, which is basically the daily anchor. Nice. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. So Colungus also targeting. He's targeting opening range high and then initial balance high. And he said that's basically around the daily anchor VWAP. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you in also? Or not yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just let me know if you
Which
want me to
I
share your
like. I
screen.
like I like that we're bouncing right here off the start of week
Yeah.
VWAP again.
Definitely. So the only
Buyers are
reason
coming
why
right back
I'm
in.
keeping the stream on longer, guys, because it's already 11. I normally just cut it by now, is because we're in the trade now. So why would I cut stream in the middle of a trade? Just gonna let this trade play out. Now, if we just take forever and this trade just take a long time, then I'll just update you guys on Twitter. Because uh
Yeah, I want this thing. I wish Trump would just put out a tweet that just shot the market up.
facts. What are you gonna say? He's gonna be like, no
Dude, it
tariffs.
was
We made a deal with every country. US #1. We're the best. Buy your
dude,
stocks. Take
that
off.
was the nicest thing though whenever, all the news about tariffs were coming out and you could have been out in a trade in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, for real, bro. For real. That's the truth. The market really didn't move a lot, man. But you know what sucks is like when all this stuff is over, it's gonna be really hard going back to like really slow markets. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
like it's gonna be like, damn, bro, we really were blessed during Trump.
Yep.
Damn, bro, our house could literally be done by October, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy. We're gonna have a completely empty home, by the way. Like we're probably not gonna have any furniture. We're gonna build it up over the next like year. But
Yeah.
man, dude, no, our mortgage payment's gonna be like 2,700 a month, bro.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
know what it is like where in Washington and everything, bro. You know how much I paid for rent yesterday
you
or
told
the
me it
other day?
was like a couple hundred, right?
Yeah, dude, I literally paid $100.
That's sick.
$100. But I mean, obviously I'm renting from my grandma, so it's basically free.
Yeah, but it's a blessing though. You know, you guys
Yeah,
get your
that's
privacy.
what I told Logan. I was like, I'm saving, like, let's just save up for the next couple years, few years. Like, I really want to buy. Like I told you this, I really want to buy the land across the street from my house.
Yep.
Um, it's really nice. Like, there's a older house. I want to tear down, build a you know big barnuminium.
Right.
That's what I want. And I told her, I said, I don't really want to go buy a house right now and have a mortgage that you know
It's high.
is
Yep.
yeah,
The only reason we bought a house is because we have certain circumstances. To where like my girl's gonna law school down there, so we kind of need to move, and we don't want to we don't want to just like throw away our money in rent. But also, we looked at it as like, okay, we have the cash to buy the home, even though we have to, our monthly payments going to be high. We can obviously like we have a basement. We have a third bedroom. We're gonna rent out the third bedroom in Charlotte area. We can easily rent that out for $1,000 minimum, maybe even 1,200, maybe even 1,500. We've seen like literally one bedrooms being in Charlotte renting out for 1,500 in our area, right? So we can do that. That's like a good $1,000 off our mortgage. Next year, my apartment in the Dominican Republic is going to be completely paid off. I have a long term tenant there. I'm going to be breaking in like good 1,400 from that place. So it's like my situation is a lot different from other people's.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, I have a higher mortgage payment, but I have like we'll have other income that's able to pay for that. So that way we can still save. If I
yeah,
didn't have that situation, bro, it would not be smart for me to buy a home, to be honest.
yeah,
It just wouldn't.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Another something else came out. This is a stagflationary direction, but it's not stagflation. Don't
I just
really
feel
know
like
what
these
that
guys
is.
just say shit just to say stuff, bro.
Yeah,
Like, shut up. Like, what does that even mean?
yeah,
You
y'all
know?
made up that word. Y'all are making up words
What's
now.
his name? Fed Goolsby? Oh, Goolsby, shut up,
Goolsby.
man. Yeah. We got to go over to New York, man, to smack them a little bit so they could just stop talking. You know?
Yeah. Say some shit that'll shoot it up right now.
Yeah, right. Like, come on, man.
Right now.
It's hilarious. Nah, but yeah, literally, I mean, this thing could freaking just take forever. Who knows?
Yeah. What's the 1 hour look like now?
So literally, we're only 10 minutes into the 1 hour candle now. Like, we could literally just be building a wick right now.
Yep.
Hopefully that candle's low holds, because if not, that would suck so bad, bro.
Hmm.
But it's a part of trading. Like if it happens, it happens. Like the hardest thing I feel like is to get down the direction. Once you have okay, you know the direction you're in, you have good analysis of the market. All right, sweet. Now you just gotta improve your timing.
Yep.
You know, that's it. If this thing works, let's say we get stopped out, but it still works. It's like all right, we were right. It's just we got the timing off. It's all right. We can always improve on our timing. It's all good.
Yep.
You know, our timing's gonna get better. It's holding low day anchor. Nice. Nice, nice. That's good, really good for us.
Oh yeah, I didn't even put low a day on.
Yeah. To me, this is just us building some
Yeah, it is.
wicks. I feel like we're just building some wicks. I don't know. I think so. If we start to build some structure, I'd probably definitely add in. Let me just check how let's look at the two. Like, let me explain what I mean by that. So let's say like we continue building our higher lows, right? Then I'd probably like tighten up my stop and then like add in a little bit to the position for sure. Most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say I definitely like it now that I'm looking at that low a day anchor.
Yeah, right. But like I personally, I just need to see clear higher lows, like clear, clear. Not like these little small ones. Like I want to see boom, you know what I'm saying? Like a real nice higher low so that we could trap some sellers and then freaking boom, we're rallying. All right, let me add in. I can adjust my stop, whatever, right? That's the that would be my reasoning for adding in, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
I would almost want to add in.
Hmm.
just to be a little bit more aggressive. Um, that's probably not smart, but
As long as you're not like over risking though, that's the only thing. It's all about risk management though, you know? Like if you're not
yeah,
as long as you're not over risking, let's say like you're down already what, 250 on the day? You
250.
have four no. You have 350 to play with
Yep.
before you hit your max daily loss. But do you want to hit max daily loss? I mean, it's combine, it's up to you, you know?
I mean, I don't want to, but
Hmm.
it don't really matter to me either. Hell, the reset fee's only 30 something bucks
Oh yeah, bro. Well, yeah, yeah.
on
You get
top one. Like it don't even matter, bro.
yeah. And it's not like
See,
you're
like,
like swinging for the fences either. It's like you said, your risk parameters are like what, 250 per trade or 250 to $300 per trade. Max, you're
yeah,
gonna risk 600 on a day. Just try to stay consistent with that, bro, and you're chilling.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because
And
at
see,
least
that's
at
what
the end,
like
when
right now where I'm
uh,
at with
yeah,
my stop loss, I'm at risking 280. Um, but if we do keep going up here, I mean, I would probably add one or two more
right,
and move it up to these lows because that's under low a day VWAP too, like you was talking about. And it's held it
yeah. So
the
like that's
entire
a
time, like a break, and then I mean it's buyers right back in there.
see that structure is a lot more clean than what I see on Q, to be honest. So on ES, you guys may be more incentivized to add in.
Yeah,
On NQ, I just need to see a bit more structure. But on ES, that structure does look nice. But again, like where your stop is now, I feel like it's really nice because that higher low that we just formed at the lower day, for me, it's not confirmed yet. It's not
yeah,
confirmed until we like break that previous higher high. Then you can be like, all right, bet I could trust this like higher low.
yeah, yeah. It makes
But
sense.
yeah, yeah. But that's just me
I
though.
like
Like
that.
that's just like how I'm kind of like seeing the market, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'd
guys,
be
I'm no
holding on
means
this
an
thing all
expert.
day.
For anyone watching us, we're not experts, bro. We're still beginners. So like, don't take what we say to face value, please.
Yeah, we didn't know it was FOMC yesterday.
Dude, I can't believe we really did that though. Like, damn. Oh,
Bro, we was just excited.
yeah, for real, bro. First stream together, like, yeah, we were definitely excited. First time trading together, no? No, we've done this once before.
No, we've done it in Discord together.
Right, right. My bond on my apartment is that 1,200 rand a month?
See, if I would have added in right there, which yeah, I wouldn't have added in until we took it, but
Yeah,
s- see
it's
if
just you need that
buyers can.
structure. Yeah, I'm not
Yep,
gonna lie, bro. It's a little scary sitting in this trade, especially when we're in drawdown. But like, you just have to like have that higher time frame vision, man.
yep,
I guess the only thing that's scaring me is like, okay, did I get the timing right?
yeah.
That's the
And
only
see,
scary
your
thing.
stop loss is still way away. Mine's a little tighter than yours. I
Yeah.
put mine at this,
Here, let's
like the
pull up your chart.
59.16 area.
Right, right. But you know, as long as that structure is held, though, it's still like a valid trade.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yep,
It is look scary though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't lie. It does look scary, but I still believe in the trade though.
yep. I mean, because we haven't broke initial balance low
Exactly.
yet.
We're like fading away from it.
Yeah, yeah. We are starting to make higher lows. Buyers are stepping in.
Mhm.
They haven't had, you know, New York at all today, which I know is a bad thing, but to me sometimes it's a good thing because like
Right.
okay, I feel like when they do step in and hold it, like sellers have already made their move and now buyers are overcoming that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
Is the way I kind of see it.
Yeah. And
See,
again,
like
it's
right
just
now, I mean,
mm,
buyers are stepping in again.
yeah, yeah. And for me, it's just like again, like using the higher time frame. Like the higher
Yep,
time frame for me is like king. You know, that's gonna tell us where what price has been doing with a lot less of noise. Again, we could have the timing right, or we could be totally wrong in the timing. But I still think in the
yep,
direction that we're going to, it's a good thing because we're trading with the bigger trend.
yep. Hey, hold
Um,
on 1 minute. I gotta customer calling me.
Yeah, you're good, bro. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm looking for, man. Me and Clay are both in a position. We definitely could be very early, and that would be very unfortunate. But at the same time, it's like I can't miss a setup or be afraid to see it trade through. That's where like you have to really have your trading emotions in check. And for those of you who probably have been trading a lot longer than I have, like have already understood that. So that's this looks scary. I'm not gonna lie, it does, but I still see the thesis. Like I'm seeing this trade through. It just makes sense to me. This is what I plan to take today. This is the area I would like to be in long at, and so I'm long. I like the reactions that we got. We got a nice closure through the New York on the 15-minute and the 2-minute, right? Um, and yeah, I mean that's yeah. Maybe, and as I trade VWAP more and more, maybe a 15-minute candle closure isn't enough. Maybe I should be looking for
I'm
a
back.
candle closure on the 1 minute above the New York, and then, or at least if we're close to closing the 1 hour, I would need the 1 minute to have a candle closure above the New York. But if like we still have a long time before the 1 hour closure, then like in this situation to where we got in kind of like right after the 1 hour close, maybe we should want that 1 hour to close above the New York on the 1 hour. But again, we're still learning. Like as we continue to trade more and more, bro, I'm personally gonna be able to kind of like have these perfections towards my system. You know what I'm saying, and just kind of like adjust my system a little bit more. So that way I have these like proper confirmations to try to limit the amount of drawdown that I take. Because right now we're in drawdown, it's not fun. We're not too much in a drawdown, but again, it's like still not fun.
Definitely not fun.
Yeah, hate this, but it's part of trading though.
Yep. It is what it is.
Absolutely, man. But we're holding the low day pretty nicely. Um, Curious to see if Evan would be taking long here or if he's just waiting for the low day break and take a short. I don't know. Because I don't think Evan really looks at the 1 hour. I think he just looks at the 15-minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Let me see if they said anything in the Discord. Nah,
He hasn't posted
I
anything?
don't see nothing. Nah, I ain't seen nothing. Uh,
Oh, what's up, Austin King?
was you in Black Shirt Club when Grand came in?
What you said? What, sorry?
When Grand came in?
Grant?
Was it Grin? Grin? He might have came in after you had already.
Nah, I think he came in
Yeah,
after I left.
yeah, he just took a payout.
Oh, nice. Oh, nah, yeah, no, no. I thought you said Grim for a second.
Grin.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I don't know.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I even said it, bro. We could literally be in drawdown for another hour or so, but at the same time, we have that vision. So we'll see.
Yep.
Just
And
history
like you
says
said, I
buyers take
do
entry.
like if it
Huh?
keeps consolidating right here,
Yeah.
then it
Yeah.
is going to look like a nice higher low that was formed.
For sure. Definitely. Again, who are we to tell the market to go now? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, hey, we just gotta pick our spot, we see the reaction that we want, and then that's all we can do, bro. It's all we
Yep.
can do, really. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Without the Black Shirt Club, bro, I'd be an idiot. Like for real.
Dude, it's helped a lot.
Yeah, dude. Because like, dude, I'm literally reflecting on like how I was before joining. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just it's weird because like dead ass, dude. I would just literally look at the 2 minute or like not even. I would literally just look at the 1 minute, and I'd have like the 15 minute occasionally on my screen. But I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to look at. Like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm just having this shit up just because, you know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah,
nah, bro. I mean, I don't know. Like, I told because my cousin he is getting into trading. I told him I say, listen, in the beginning while you're just like freshly learning, like just don't because you have me. Like, I'll help you with the very basics. Like, because he's still figuring out how to read charts and everything like that. Just like the very beginning, just learn as much as you can. Just look on YouTube, learn the basics, and then once you get a good understanding, once you have like some experience on your belt, so like really know that you want to do this, then I was like, bro, I'm gonna like then refer you to like Austin because like,
yeah. That's what I told one of my buddies that
mhm,
Um, I was talking about trading. I was like, dude, all you got to do to start out, I said, just listen to Austin's podcast and listen to him talking. Like you'll pick up on stuff and
yeah,
stuff. Because what I love about it is like, there's so many different perspectives from, traders to prop firm owners to, people that traded Bitcoin and stuff. Like there's so much stuff, and it just gives you that knowledge
oh
of
yeah,
whenever you're going into the class, you're like, oh, that's what that is. That's what that is. When you're learning, you're seeing stuff on TikTok and stuff. You're like, oh, I kind of know what that is. I
definitely.
was like,
Do
dude,
you?
just listen to that while you're driving. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I remember, dude. The first podcast I ever saw from Austin was with Brian Shannon, and I was
Really?
like, damn, yeah, and I was like, damn, let me look at this dude, and then I saw, and then from there, I just like was watching all of his podcasts, bro. I literally just like binged his podcast, and then after that, the two podcasts that like really kind of like just like really like was like damn like really kind of like were impactful for me was obviously the Brian Shannon podcast, like all of them were, but mainly like Rips, and then the one he did with Zach, uh what's his last name, Zach Boyan, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because those are like I know Rips said like he used VWAP. I don't know if he still uses it anymore, but back at that time when I was just trying to like absorb everything about VWAP, I really enjoyed when Rips was talking about bookmap and also like price action and VWAP and stuff like that. And then Zach, he's a VWAP trader. And so that podcast with that I had with Zach, where I was like, oh, it's like very interesting. Like obviously they don't get into like strategies too much, but it's just again like just learning about their experiences of trading. It's just like it's like
Yep.
damn, like it was just very interesting to like hear the stories and stuff.
Yep. Dude, and I told Austin this when I was joining the Black Shirt Club, I actually listened to one of his podcasts like way back in the day, like one of his, really early on ones.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And cause like in 2019 and stuff, I was wanting to get into day trading,
Yeah,
but I didn't even know like prop firms and stuff was an option. You know what I mean? So I was
right.
just thinking like I had to put up my own money. You know what I mean? Like and I didn't do
Yeah.
enough research to change my mind, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I said, I listened to a few of his podcasts back then, and then
Yeah.
I basically like October-ish or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, dude, I kind of want to do something else. Like not you know get out of land clearing and stuff. I was just like, I want to do something else just to make more money. I was like, I'm 23. I'm at the point in my life where I need to be grinding right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I was like, I want to do something, and I thought about day trading again because of course you probably did the same thing. You saw on YouTube like a bunch of people making so much money like drop shipping and affiliate marketing and
Yeah. I
whatnot, and I just like didn't resonate with any of that.
Yeah, so because I've always been involved in the stock market, but I invested like long term. Like that was my thing. Like I would love, dude, to fucking just like I used to follow a bunch of newsletters like from the Motley Fools, from the Daily Brew and other like stock newsletters. So that way I
Yeah,
know like what type of stocks are coming out, and I would just, whatever money I had, a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, like throw in some money in my individual account, just like trading stocks long term, right? It's not like day trading or buying and selling. And I was always interested in day trading, but again, it's just like you. Like I always thought, like, damn, you have to have like a ton of bread. So until I have the bread to get into day trading, let me just focus on like my business because I was like had my own company at the time, right?
Yeah.
I was like, let me focus on that and let me just go ahead and invest my money, and I did. Like I was really good at it. Like in terms of long, like I was able to, like with my first company, I started a gaming software company to where it was a coaching platform to where we created educational content and we're also going to provide like professional level coaching because both my buddy and I used to play semi-professionally, but my business partner, he played like professional in Rainbow Six. Like he was a professional. He was like one of the top guys in EU and Europe. And he had a bunch of connections to like a bunch of pro coaches and pro players. So that was our plan. And then literally that's when I was like working like a dog. Like I would work 10-hour shifts at my day job. Um, and then I would put in like another couple hours into like the company making content, recording stuff, preparing videos, working with like the web developers. So
Yeah.
what I did was rather than keep the money in my savings, I put it into like stocks and then literally like in like a year, like I like not doubled my money, but like I made a good amount to where then I was able to, all right, bet, let me take that money out and then reinvest it in my company. And I was like kept doing that.
Yeah.
Just literally reading newsletters from like the Daily Brew and Morally Fools. And there was one other one, I just can't remember the name. But I did that, and I always, like, paid attention to, like, financial reports, but I never had the money to, like, invest in, like, crazy big companies. It was always, kinda like, small cap stocks, right?
Yeah.
Um, but that were, like, shouted out by, like, these, analysts who were far more knowledgeable than I ever was, but it worked at the time. Obviously, it was a very easy time to, like, kinda get in because I was back in, like, 2019 pre-COVID, right?
Yeah.
Like, 2018. So that time, it was, like, very easy to make money in the stock market, obviously. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I got into day. Oddly enough, dude, I got into day trading because back when I was a gaming coach, I coached this guy. He had to be like in his 30s, like maybe 35,
Yeah.
and that's when my coaching business wasn't doing as well, and I was like, damn, like kind of want to like and I don't know. It was kind of like it was fun. It was always fun like playing video games for a living, right? But it's never I don't know, man. It's as a grown man playing video games for a living, it's just not something that I was like very, very proud of, you know?
Yeah.
Because then people look at it as like, oh man, that's childish, or that's like that's not a job. Like, how long is that gonna last? You know? And I've never
Right.
really felt proud of it, really. But that's when I kind of got into trading because of him. And he was like, yo, like I day trade. He was like, I'm not like, great, but I make like a couple $100 every week. And so that's
Yeah.
he literally got me in and he started teaching me and he started like walking me through it. And then yeah, bro, like that's literally how I got in. And then that's when I found a couple YouTubers. I found Brian Shannon, started reading his book about VWAP, and then I went away from VWAP for a little bit, came back to VWAP because the strategy I was trading with, like the guy, he would never live trade, he would never show his trades, like he'd just be secretive, and it was just very kind of like sketchy, right? And the strategy was just like way overcomplicated, but he had a lot of like content. Like his like private course was like hours upon hours of the content, but it was just so complicated. And I was like, dude, there's no way like this just isn't for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so that's when I found like this one guy named like Trades by Dale or something. He was like a VWAP guy, but he like barely had any videos. So that's when I found Austin. And as soon as I found Austin, I just like I was hooked.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And I still go from there. I joined ASFX TV when it was like $10 a month. And then yeah, boom. That's all I got in trading.
Hmm.
But
Heck yeah, bro.
I
So
did
Evan actually took. Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, Evan actually took the lower day VWAP break
Short.
at 10:30 and got tapped out. Like,
Yes. It's like no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That's not I'm joking.
yeah. So
I'm
he
just I
actually.
don't want to fade Evan, bro. That's the only thing. I don't want to fade Evan, bro.
No, no, definitely not.
I'm not trying to fade Evan, bro, because then it's like shit.
Yeah.
Um,
So if we win this, if we win this trade, I'm gonna get on him for for fighting the higher time frame. You
Nah,
shouldn't
Evan's
have
a
fought
sniper
that.
though.
No, I'm just
Evan
kidding.
could dead
Nah, he
like no,
is.
they could dead ass like take the short though, and he could still make his money, and we'll still be in the trade.
Yep. Yep.
Like that's the thing though. Like he's a sniper.
That's the thing, bro. Like buyers are getting us above New York, but dude, they are not holding at all. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we're still making higher lows.
we could just be having our wick though. That's the thing. Like we still have 30 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. As long as we
Yeah.
don't break this previous 1 hour candle's low, bro, I think we're still good. You know? Um, I don't know. I just don't really have the conviction to go against the bigger picture, especially where previously buyers have like proven to step in here. Now again, like we
Yeah.
look at history and we see that okay, like it could take like an hour for buyers to step in. It could take 2 hours. It could take a couple. It could take longer.
Yeah.
And right now it's looking like it's gonna take longer because it's already 11:30, bro. But Kalunga said he added in on the New York anchor break. Ooh,
I was thinking about it,
yeah, but
but
it's a failed breakout,
I just got tapped out.
and I think it's
Yeah, I just got tapped on that.
yeah. I think Evan might be getting back in. No, did he get back in on the? Because the ES just broke. It's like a low day.
I don't know. Um, he didn't say.
Yeah, he probably did get back in because that's
Yeah,
like
probably.
yeah.
Dude, maybe we're just way early. Maybe.
Bro, honestly, bro, we
Maybe
could be
maybe
completely
maybe that does come and touch like that 59 58.90 area and make a just a barely a higher low,
yeah,
and maybe we pop during the night again or tomorrow.
yeah. That's true. We're definitely maybe
I
a
mean,
little early.
your trading still might be good though. You might be fine because you have your stop loss way on down there.
Yeah, it's just not looking pretty though.
Nah.
Again, this is where I'm just also like just like learning, trying to like perfect my system as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because again, we got that nice candle closure on the 15-minute and the 2 minute. It's just on the 1 hour, we didn't close above the New York. So maybe that is an indication of like, okay, like don't take it yet. Like I don't know. But at that point, it's like, I don't know, it's just tough, man.
Yeah. See, but like Joey's failed auction thing, it could happen now. Remember,
Yeah.
there's still 25 minutes left on the 30-minute candle. Like a new one just started. But like if you look at the 30-minute, like we're literally just throwing pins.
Let me see. Let me check that out. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I just really hope we can hold this low though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I really hope we can hold that low. Yeah, my knees are starting to hurt. Standing and shit, man.
You standing?
Yes, sir. I got a standing desk.
Just sit down, brother. Relax. Hang
I
out
just
for a
hate sitting
minute.
down all day, bro. Because at my job, I sit down like all day.
Yeah.
So I try to. I would love to go on a run, honestly. After this, but I already showered and everything, so I probably won't.
Yeah.
At least the Warzone is done downloading, man.
Is it?
No, no, I'm not. It's gonna mess with the stream, so I have to wait till after stream start downloading it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to look at the low time frame, bro. Low time frame is gonna trick me, bro.
Yeah.
It's
But
gonna trick
dude,
me.
it's looking good, bro. Like
Nah,
really and honestly, now would be a good time to like now it's making that higher low.
Right. Right.
Like all that other stuff really was just, you know,
Noise.
yep.
Facts. Yo, like actually good point. Let me share my screen real quick. So right here, like this is like Klung, if you're still here, bro, like this is kind of what I wanted to see if I'm gonna add in. You see how like now it's a clear high low in the lower time frame. Now there's a place where I can like realistically kind of like tighten up my stop and possibly like add in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um, or if I want to limit my risk, rather than take the full 250 loss, I can just literally like cover my stop here at the higher low. But again, before I do that, I just really want to make sure that this is actually the higher low and I'm not just like screwing myself. So if we like get back above here and we break like this like higher high right here, then I definitely tighten up my stop for sure. Absolutely. Right. And then you can also add in closer to your entry, you know? I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking. But I don't want to get faked out yet, so I'm not gonna do anything. I want it to actually like be confirmed as the higher low. We'll see.
Do 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 do. No, no, Logan's
Oh
calling me.
crap. Hi, man. This is Claire. Oh crap. Your mortgage. Please give me a call back whenever you get a chance. Thanks. Bye. Damn. All right. All right. You know what? I'll be right back, bro, because I need to call my loan officer. We had a slight pricing decrease this morning, and I wanted to reach out and send numbers of the second scenario we discussed. The cost went from out of pocket. It would be great to lock in. All right. Damn, Clay just left. I have to wait till he gets back before I can step away. Yeah, I gotta call my loan officer, bro. So I don't know if I want to end stream now or just wait till this trade because this thing may take a long time, bro. We have still have 20 minutes, 21, like 20 minutes basically left to this like 1 hour close. If we take this low, then I'm just like wrong, bro. And that's fine. I'm essentially like fighting the New York, if I'm being honest. I'm fighting the New York. Um, but I'm really just trying to follow what's been going on in the higher time frame. Like the reason why I'm in long is because if I'm looking at like the higher time frame, bro, my stop's all the way down here. It's not down there. If we look at the higher time frame, I mean, the weekly VWAP, this is where buyers have previously stepped in. So I'm expecting for them to step in again. After buyers like stepped in strongly here, I had the confidence to get in, but maybe I'm just too early. And if we get stopped out, I mean that sucks, but it's trading. But that's literally my reasoning for like getting in long. I took a long because like we found support down here at the weekly VWAP. Um, but like maybe it would have been a good argument to where as soon as we have this like 15-minute candle closure to maybe get in like right here. So that way, because like buyers, we took the week to day VWAP and I could just trade from this VWAP to that VWAP rather than just trying to go for such a big move. I don't know. It's trading, bro. I'm still learning. But that's my reasoning for getting in long though. But we're in we're in drawdown right now, bro. And going into it, I always knew that we could take a drawdown because again, like it's not like as soon as we touch it, it's just gonna go. Like no, like we literally sat here for like 2 hours and then we went. We sat here for like an hour, then we went. We sat here for like a couple hours, and then we, kind of like made our move. But it's just it is what it is, bro. We're in drawdown. Gotta take it. I still see the longs. I don't think it's really invalid,
All
at
right,
least
I'm back.
until we take this structure down here. But that's where I'm at.
The what?
But yeah, I gotta give my loan officer a call, bro. So I'll be back. I might end stream right now.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, because I don't know how long the phone call is gonna be. Uh, I gotta call my wife too, because apparently there was like price cuts. Maybe something changed in like the interest rates or something, and so yeah. But dude, my house can literally be done in by October, bro. Which would be freaking sick.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. But all right, I think I might call it here. So, Varom, what's your thesis behind this trade, Manny? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's basically just like following the 1 hour. We have previously found buyers. Sorry, I missed your comment, bro, but we found buyers here on the week to date, and so that's essentially what I'm doing. Is I want to give my trade enough breathing room. You know, seeing that this is the higher low, I see buyers step in. I like the reaction around the week to date. I'm just looking for some follow through. If we don't get the follow through, then that'd be very unfortunate. I'm still trying to like adjust my system and everything, but hey, I am fighting the New York, honestly. So if I do take the L, it is what it is. I just need to try to see what I can learn from this. Maybe I got in too early. Maybe the timing was a little off. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my thesis. And then my entry criteria on the lower time frame was basically just getting in off of the break of the New York VWAP. Where's my trade all the way over here? It's not even accurate. I got in like right here. Why did it do that? Hold on, let me. There we go. But yeah, this is basically like my reasoning was because I wanted to get in off the break the New York VWAP. We took a little bit of drawdown. It's all good. It's about trading, Do I still watch ASFX? Sometimes, yeah. Like sometimes I'll have it up on my laptop, but um, like if like for example, on a day like today, what I'll do is I'll rewatch the ASFX streams, but I'll trade on my own because I'm not trying to use them as like a signal. You know what I'm saying? But there's like I find value of like trying to trade by myself and then going back comparing their decisions to like my decisions. I feel like that's like, like that's how
Yeah,
now
like
I
extra
want to use it.
confirmation.
Yeah, yeah. Because before, like, I was really dependent on them for like as a signal. Like if I'm being real, like for real, like whenever they'd hop in a trade, I'd be like, oh, I could see it. Let me get in a trade, right? Rather than just
Yep.
like being able to just trade completely on my own. Um, but again, on a day like today, to where it's like, okay, if I do lose this trade, and I just want to see the trades that they took and what their thinking was, um, then I'd always just like because they have like literally all their past streams. And that's all, dude. When I was like really new, when I first discovered Austin, I would do that. I would literally like watch them live, trade with them live, and then for the rest of the day, I would literally rewatch that stream and then also watch like previous streams, bro. Like I would live on ASFX TV a lot because there's just so much value on there. But yeah, that's yeah, but that's where I'm at, bro. I kind of want to be able to make make good decisions on my own and not really like rely on like kind of like someone calling a good trade for me. I'm
I
at the
like that.
point to where like I have a couple funded accounts and I just want to get a payout now, but I want to be able to do it kind of like on my own. Um, so yeah, but yeah, probably today I'm probably gonna rewatch the stream from today, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream, guys, because I just have to make a very important phone call. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the 14 people who are watching on X. We normally don't even run stream this long. I don't like to because I mean it's already halfway through the day. But yeah, thanks, Clay. This is always
Oh
fun
yeah,
to trade
buddy.
with you, man.
Yep. Let
For
me know.
sure.
Holler at me later when you get done with everything, and if you want to hop on the war
Definitely, yeah.
zone.
I'll hop on. I'll be in the channel. I'll just be mute.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, man. But for everyone else, see you stream. See you guys. And yeah, I think I'll update you guys on X and YouTube. I'll post it on YouTube as well. But yeah, peace out, guys.